greatest thing going around on the internet. You got to have time to listen to it. That's why I'm wondering if I should play it for you. But this is the coolest thing. Billy Bob Thornton, who is like the weirdest dude in the world, he was on a radio show. But the whole interview is like, I don't know how many minutes. I mean, it's long.
13 minutes.
Yeah. I've got the whole thing. And
13 minutes.
He's on this radio show, and the guy is treating him with such respect. Billy Bob Thornton has put out an album with his music. You know?
It's a music album.
And the guy's like a straight announcer. It almost sounds like it's NPR or something, public radio.
It's CBC. I think that is like a
Canadian.
government.
Yeah. And the guy's just being very, very reverential and trying to ask Billy Bob about his music. And I don't know if Billy Bob's high or what, but he's just fucking pissed and angry and confrontational. And I mean, if it was us, we'd just say, Billy, why don't you go home?
Oh, God, he'd be a lunatic by the time we were done with him.
I mean, first thing out of the box, I'm going to him, listen, who cares about your music? What's going on with that Angelina Jolie?
Right.
Why'd you leave her for real?
Let's talk about the chick.
Yeah,
Let's talk pussy.
There's times sometimes in here when if it's a big enough name, like I'll look towards you and I'll try to get like an okay from you to start fucking with me.
Right. And why is everyone almost whispering in this interview? Like it's almost like that Egg McMuffin bit.
It's odd. I know a guy, I was really friendly. This kid I was on Mad TV with went to film school with a kid who did the sound editing for Sling Blade, right?
Yeah.
When he was normal.
Well, no.
He wasn't normal
I don't know what
then.
normal was. What
Well,
you
when
consider
we
normal.
interviewed him then, he wasn't this guy.
Well, this guy said, this kid every once in a while would be on the phone with my buddy David at the Mad TV set, and he would go, you got to hear what he's going through right now. They were editing in post-production.
Yeah.
And he would talk for 2 minutes, and then he got so mad at him, he forgot about the reverential bullshit. He was like, I got to go. I got this fucking angry redneck on the other line, right, screaming at me. Billy Bob Thornton has an insane fear of antique furniture.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever hear about that before?
Yeah,
okay,
that's been written.
And midgets. Okay, so he
It's
has
an insane fear of antique furniture and midgets.
midgets. Okay, and when you hear that, you start laughing. It's a real thing. Like, in other words, this kid was trying to work with him, and they were having a meeting about editing the sound in the movie, and there was a piece of furniture that could have been an antique furniture. Billy Bob Thornton wouldn't go in the room.
Billy Bob has no self-awareness. Number one, nobody gives a shit about the buttholes or whatever their name is.
What the hell does he have to do with Tom Petty?
Well, what he's saying is the types of questions you're asking me, you're not treating me like I'm Tom Petty. Like
And
you
you're
wouldn't-
not.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
my point.
So, well, my point is he has no self-awareness. Right. It's like nobody knows who you are outside of acting.
Right.
No one knows you
And
as a
the
musician.
reason I'm even interviewing this band is because you're in it, and you're an actor.
I would have just said to him, you know what? No one gives a shit about these other musicians you're with.
Don't
Nobody
even bring them in.
Nobody really gives a shit about your music. The only thing we give a shit about,
I've
the fact
made
is,
8 albums.
is that you kind of did one good movie, Sling Blade, which is brilliant. Then you kind of fucked everything up, and you screwed up your relationship with the hottest woman on the planet. Now what? Now let's talk real.
Yeah, the things you really know about are how to leave one actress for another actress when you change movie sets.
Yeah, like how you dumped Laura Dern and took up with
Angie.
Right.
That's what you know.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Really?
It's odd.
Yeah, I've seen him interviewed other places, and he's never acted this douchey. I'm almost still thinking he's like pulling a Joaquin Phoenix, like he's trying
That's
to.
what I was wondering.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe. If he is, that's
Brilliant,
interesting.
huh?
I hope there was a camera rolling.
No, there was. No, I got I saw the video.
Oh, so there was a camera.
Yeah.
No.
He looks. His eyes. His eyes
Crazy.
are really like he's out of it almost. So I don't know.
Is everybody pranking everybody now?
I think
is anybody
so.
real?
I don't think you can trust anything anymore.
But I mean, I don't know. So
It's one of those things where he sounds like he's trying way too hard to be provocative and.
Yeah, and you'd think, all right, well, when you play this music, it's going to be the greatest music in the world. How dare anybody ask him about another career?
I'm going through one of those, should I do Letterman or not? Every 3 weeks, Letterman's people call my agent and say, does Howard want to do Letterman? So now the new date they've given me is May, I forget. I was actually thinking of doing it.
Well, you did want to talk to Dave about the wedding.
Yeah, but then I don't care.
I know, you were all fired up that day.
Yeah, like if I could have gone on Letterman right then.
You would have been on fire on the show that evening.
Yeah, I'll tell you the date. And my agent and I started talking about it, and I couldn't decide, so we agreed to talk today about
You
whether
tabled it until today?
Yeah,
It's tabled.
and I'll just keep tabling it every day for the next year. Let's see. They want to do it. Let me check my book. Maybe May 5th.
Oh. What's May 5th?
And then Jimmy Kimmel's hosting the Larry King Show May 18th. They put in a request that I speak with Jimmy.
Is he doing it here, or would he do the satellite
Here.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Jimmy's a hard worker, man.
Or the week of May 18th. And I love Jimmy, but I don't want to do all those shows. And then...
Well,
but maybe
Jimmy,
I should. I'd like to do something for Jimmy because I like him.
Yeah, I mean, you only did his show via satellite.
Right.
That's right.
Jimmy, Jimmy does. That's not going to be an audience, right? No, Larry King doesn't have an audience.
No,
so-
but they take live calls if I did it live. I could do it on a Thursday night if he's going to be around on a Thursday night. But you know what? The other thing is, too, I should be hosting Larry King's show when he's out. So
you should tell that to Jimmy when you're there. It'd be funny.
Yeah,
make him
really,
get up.
You
leave.
could have them kick Jimmy off the show right now. They'd give it to you.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing. First, you should show up. Just say, "Look, I want to switch chairs." And when you get there, go. Quite frankly, you're not big enough of a guest.
I said to my agent said to me, you should be hosting the Larry King. In fact, he says they've kind of asked you.
I'm sure they have.
I said they have, and he goes yes, and I said I could be hosting the Larry King show, and they went yeah. He went yeah, and I went. I don't want to do that.
I know. As soon as you get it, now you don't want to do it.
I just want to know if I could get it.
Yeah.
It's funny. You're at the point where you're creating an offer and then passing on it.
Yes. I go.
That's a good move.
I go like, why do I want to do that?
It's so
Howard
funny.
was offered the Larry King show. Where did it come from? Howard.
It's
Right.
so funny the levels of show business and everything. Like when I get a call about a Letterman thing, I'm like, oh God, okay, that's their date. I have to make that work. I don't care if someone,
well, you're
I don't care
still
if I'm
into it.
dying. I have to get there.
Yeah.
You
I know.
rearrange your entire schedule.
And I
Everything.
believe me, I was the same way for many years. I flew in from Florida once I was on vacation to go do
Absolutely.
Letterman.
Yeah.
About Letterman, well, you
Yeah.
guys were more like peers, though. But it was national exposure, though.
You know who I want if I host the Larry King show? Billy Bob Thornton as my first guest.
Be great.
I want to
Call him up?
I want to watch him have a meltdown.
Tell him you'll only talk about his music because
Yeah.
you're a big music fan.
Billy Bob, hi, it's Howard Stern. I'm huge into your 3 albums.
What's the name of the group?
The biggest disappointment in my life is that the Boxers, or whatever your name is,
Box Cutters
the
or
Box
whatever.
Cutters. I understand you guys put out 5 albums, but only 3 were released, and I'm very upset about the
When
other 2.
can we expect some new music?
Can you imagine just 5 albums of shitty music, and and he's like, yeah, we've already put together 5 albums, but only 3 have been released.
In fact, make him the house band. You know how U2 played a week on Letterman?
Yeah.
Do Larry King for 5 nights. and
Yeah, I'm
have
pretty
Billy
sure.
Bob
I'm
do
pretty sure
do the show.
I could write songs just as good as Billy Bob Thornton. I'm a songwriting contest. Give me a generic country bed, and I'm pretty sure I could do the same thing.
This is a real, if you're going to remake something, you do something with it.
It's just horrible. You got anything like a generic country bed?
I don't know if I have anything like that. I'll look around.
Because I could write a song in about 3 seconds in that, as good as that. I'm pretty sure.
I hate to interrupt, but energetic Artie is already sleeping.
I'm not asleep.
Here's a song I wrote called Baba Booey Twittered, and I felt like a twat.
Will that get airtime on the regular
Baba
station?
Booey Twittered, and I feel like a twat.
Hold on.
That's more interesting than the other song already.
Or
Just
here's a
start
song
making
about
shit
my
up.
life in radio. We did a radio show. It started out in Westchester. My name is Howard, and I did the show myself. And then one day I went right down to that old Hartford, and I met a buddy. His name was Freddie Fred. Yeah, hi, Fred. And then Fred and I really clicked. It wasn't the Vel's fun. We got reamed out by program directors. So it was on the road again. I met the love of my life, Robin, honey. And then we put the show together in D.C. Ah, yeah, I love that woman. Robin, me, and Fred, we're brothers.
sisters.
I said, Robin, me and Fred, we're all the same. Well, we were sick and tired of radio being lame. And we love to get on the air each and every day. Take it, Fred.
Wish we had a harmonica right now.
Oh, well, yeah.
I wrote this song in 3 seconds. Yeah. All off the cuff. Just as good as Billy Bob. Artie came on to the show after Jackie went ahead and quit. And that was a mistake for him, but not for us.
Oh, are you?
Why, that old Artie is funny, and we'll love to have him on the show. And our group keeps growing bigger and stronger. Yeah. Come on, yeah, we're going on the road with our little radio show. And I love to be here each and every day. The whole gang, we get together, and we love to broadcast each day. And we hope you join us on the road someday. There you go. All right. It wasn't that much worse.
Nice.
No, because I was going to say, his
better.
songs basically sound like news accounts of what happened to him on a given day.
That's it.
From the other room, Orson Welles heard a gong. And then we hired Benji Brown.
Thank you, Fred.
You got it.
All right, Gary, you're on the air in New York City.
Oh, that was hilarious, Howard.
Way better than his song.
That's so hard, man.
I wish I knew what I just did.
Well, now you should go on a talk show and say,
ignore the
I
host.
only want to talk about my music. Don't refer to any other career.
You wouldn't say that about Tom Petty, would you?
You know what was
Talk
great
about
about that
Monster
song?
Magazine.
It was great that you referenced Jackie without explaining who he was.
Just goes right to you.
Well, that's-
Jackie quit, and we go to Artie.
Right. Blew right by Jackie.
I think it's the whole album, Howard.
I'm working on it. In fact, Fred and I have recorded 5 albums.
Just haven't gotten them out yet.
You just haven't heard them.
We got a backlog of music.
I've got a couple of new songs I'm working on, actually, for the album. That one will be on there. That's the single. I got a song called Gary the Retard Calls In at least 3 times a week.
Wow.
And some other things, Robin.
Yeah, you'll sing about Jeff the Drunk. And
All that. All right, thank you. Turns out we're going to be twittering. As it turns out, Tim wants us to Twitter. I don't even know how many people Twitter, but I think it's a lot. Might be cool. I'm going to let Gary Twitter it first. I might Twitter over vacation. Sounds kind of pussyish to call something Twitter, but I'll try it. So, like, while you're listening to the show, you can, like, Gary's going to go, what's going on in the green room, or he's going to talk about what's going on the air, in case you're away from the radio. Why are we doing this again? We're having synergy?
With who?
With who? Okay.
Isn't this
It's
synergy
cool.
already? We're talking and they're listening.
Tim, I can Twitter from my cell phone, so maybe when I'm not here on the weekend, I'll Twitter up.
Yeah,
if
you
we
can
have a place.
download an app to your phone, and then you can just send out tweets. You know,
Tweets?
Tweets, yes.
God,
Tweet.
could that be any gayer?
Yeah. So
Why are we doing this again?
just to let people know what's on the channel, so they know what's coming up and what's going on behind the scenes and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, all right.
Tim's very into
Tweeting.
what is it? Expanding the brand.
Yeah.
He gave me a whole lecture yesterday about expanding the brand and twittering
Did he really?
and tweeting. so I'm gonna. I gave the okay on it, and so I think there's something called Stern Show on Twitter,
Yeah.
and then if you sign up for that,
That's great.
and we'll start doing it at some
so
point.
we'll Twitter?
Gary, why don't you send one out?
Like right now, I could send something? Okay. Or Gary. It's only Gary.
I don't know. I think I can. I don't.
Like,
I
could
don't.
we all have it up and...
I guess.
Be distracting on the air, maybe.
No, don't do it during the show.
Right.
Let's keep the show the main event.
But as soon as we go to commercial.
Well, Gary's going to do that. Like if something's going on in the green room, he'll Twitter it to the audience.
Right.
And what is it called, Gary? Stern Show?
Twitter.com/Stern Show.
John Hines twittering right now, I think. He's doing something. John Hines working 2 cell phones at the same time.
No, you know what he's doing? John's now got Robin's BlackBerry.
Why are you low level?
I have no idea, Howard.
You were better 2 seconds ago.
I'm right here.
All right.
John's got Robin's BlackBerry, so now he's getting it so that she's on all of in our group of people to message. And I think, are you going to upgrade her software as well, John? No, she's good. She's good.
I've got my software is
Robin
good.
and I are fine, Howard. It's you with the shitty software.
I'm the guy sitting and for free, a free commercial for BlackBerry, and I got the shitty software.
Right. How did
Fuck
that
them.
happen?
I'm going to Apple. I'm going to the
You're gonna
pre.
abandon it all now.
Fucking assholes.
Fuck
Giving me
you.
old software. God,
Fuck
that
you.
pisses me off. I want a brand new phone.
I want a perfect
In
body.
fact, when she's not looking, give me Robin's phone.
Just switch it all out.
Switch it up. She doesn't know the difference anyway.
Our first Twitter has officially been sent.
What did you say?
The Howard Stern Show is now officially on Twitter.
Way to be creative. That's going to go down in history.
We're just getting started.
That's
Gary.
like Edison.
Gary's first Twitter. Yeah, that guy Edison was a real asshole. He invents the phone and he goes, "What is this? What is
Mary
it?
Had a Little Lamb, I think, right?
What did he say?"
No, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, wasn't it?
No.
You guys are mixing metaphors.
He goes, "Watson."
No, Mary Had a
Not-
Little Lamb.
you said Edison.
Oh, who's the guy?
It's Edison, right?
Graham
No,
Bell.
it's Graham Bell.
Alexander
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Daddy, I'm sorry.
Graham
What
Bell.
did Graham Bell say?
Watson, I need you.
Watson, come here. I need you.
Okay, but someone said Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Edison did. That was his first.
That was
Yeah.
Edison. That's
For
what
his,
I
for
said.
his little
Right.
phonograph.
All right, everybody calm down.
Got aggravated.
It's like a game show in here.
Now, I'm just looking at this Twitter thing, and just, Tim, if we're so into it, why is the logo cut off on it? I mean, if we're gonna put our logo up on there, shouldn't you see the whole fucking thing?
It's like half a fist.
The Howard Stern Show is officially on Twitter.
It's a club fist.
Yeah, it's like our logo's not even fully on there. Already it's lame. You know what I mean? Did you see the logo on there?
No, I haven't seen it on your application.
Look, not my application.
It's
the
on
web.
the web.
We'll fix it.
They're created.
We're
by
gonna
man,
wait
we
until
can
next
solve them
week,
by man.
Oh, I see.
So we'll
Okay.
adjust it.
I think it's funny that our Twitter already sucks. It's like the logo's off.
Ready to go until next week.
Gary wrote a lame Twitter.
Well, wait a minute. Do you have to have a username and all that stuff?
I don't know.
You have to, Robin. You have to sign up to get his Twitters, his tweets.
All
Whatever
right.
fucking gay thing it is.
Well, you're the one tweeting. He's calling it gay, but you're tweeting.
I was told to tweet. What do you want? I was told to send a message. I'm not buying into.
Do a second message.
I'm not buying into tweeting and twatting. We already did do a second
Twatting?
message.
You're going to twat?
I'm not-
Plotting is awful.
Here's your second message. Howard's already yelling at me about tweeting.
No, the second message already went out. Howard hates that the logo's cut off.
Oh, okay, that's good.
But if you click on the logo, it goes to regular size.
Oh, great.
But we'll
Because
we'll
everyone
get
knows
it sized.
that. Yeah, go ahead. Go work on that. Give you something to do. Instead of animating.
Right.
Enough of the enemas. Get to work. Oh, Jeff Jarvis. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man?
Hey there, Howard. So welcome to Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a pathetic loser geek like the rest of us now.
I guess so. Well, I actually haven't Twittered, or I'm not a member, but
Oh, do it. Go ahead. Lose your virginity. Do it.
do you do
Go
it?
ahead. Oh, yeah, I do it. I'm a pathetic loser geek.
Wow, Jeff
If
Jarvis.
you go to search.twitter.com right now and search for Howard Stern, one word, you'll see it's already exploding about it.
Yeah, but it's Stern. What is it, Gary, again?
Stern Show?
Stern Show.
Stern Show.
Just do it!
Go to search.twitter.com and then search on Stern Show.
Tim seems to feel like there's millions of people on there already. Are there?
Well, it's
There
really
are,
funny.
And what happens is it spreads around because, reporters are reading it, and other people are reading it, and they see what's going on. The Times had a story yesterday on page 1 about a revolt started on Twitter in Moldova or somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that. They actually saw a bunch of people organized a big revolt in some country, and they did it all through Twitter.
Wow. Hey, this thing's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's really kind of like getting the wire into the synapse of the big brain, and you see what people are talking about right now. And
See,
that's what it's more current than Google in that sense.
According to this, there's already 664 people following us on Twitter.
664?
Yeah.
I already
That
used
happened-
Twitter friends. I just signed in.
Yeah.
You want to hear?
There's people on there I haven't talked to in a long time.
Robin, you have to get your own Twitter handle, and you too, Artie.
Well, what are you saying? Do I get a Twitter handle that says Howard Stern? Won't people just drive me insane?
Well, unless somebody's already taken it, make sure Bubba Beaver goes and gets your handle right now.
Wouldn't I want to be anonymous?
Bubba Beaver.
No, you'd be so cool. People talking. There's all kinds of celebrities on there. People would be so jazzed knowing they're talking to you.
But how do they know it's really the celebrity and not some guy?
Bubba Beaver is going to go get you a name, and then everybody's going to know what it is.
Jeff, it's Gary.
No, it's Baba Beaver.
I love that.
I'm sorry, Gary, but
Baba Beaver.
You want to hear, Howard? You want to hear a great Twitter story? Jason gave me this a couple of weeks ago. I guess in the Virginia state legislature, a bunch of the guys were twittering, and they were having a vote, and the Republicans had gotten a Democrat to come over to their side. They were going to, shift the vote and win. So one of the Republicans twittered that we got a Democrat, and one of the Democrats saw the Twitter and stopped it before it happened.
Wow.
It's almost like you're listening to private conversations.
Right.
Well, that's happening in sports, too. Guys are getting into trouble for twittering while the game's going on.
Well, how are you twittering now, Rob? I mean, like, how are you signed up already? I don't understand.
I just went in and I found the front page and I just signed in.
As
what's your
Robin
name? What's your name, Robin?
RQUI is what I put in.
RQUI?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're gonna have fans now.
But Gary's the only one who can Twitter on our page, right? I'm just trying to understand this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Sal, how are you involved?
Your name's already taken. I checked it. Somebody's got everybody's name.
Right.
And they can make, excuse me, they can make comments as well about us also.
What do you mean everybody's name? Where does it stop?
Like twitter.com/Artie Lang, it's taken.
Fred, Robin.
Right. Like I type my name in, and what I'm doing is being an idiot, that whoever did it, and your name's taken already as well. So it's hard to prove who the real person is.
Right, but our page is official, so therefore only we can put out official Twitters.
That's right.
On that page, yeah.
Right. As long as our page is official, so we can log in and do our own twitting, whatever they call it.
Twatting.
Yeah.
Oh, look who I found. Denise Oliver's on here.
Wow. Yeah, but how do you know it's her? Everyone's trying to steal the name.
There.
Everyone's trying to steal the name Denise Oliver. Denise Oliver is the girl who, the woman who put Robin and I together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was mistaken her with Al Oliver.
She's a lovely lady. What's she doing?
Panache.
What's she doing
well,
now?
I don't know. I guess I could select all of these people and then start following them.
I think Peggy Panache is on everything because when I was on Facebook for a day,
She found you, right?
She found me, and then now I guess she can't. She's not able to find me anymore.
Was this lady back from the NBC days?
No, this is in Washington. We were put together. Did you see the movie?
Yeah, of course. I don't remember that specifically.
Well, you should know everything about me. I'm your boss.
Whatever happened to William B. Williams?
Willie B. Williams. Willie B. I'm sure he's dead.
Yeah, probably. He was still back
Is he
then.
dead, Lisa?
He had lung cancer.
What?
I believe he had lung cancer.
Willie B. Williams with you. That was the extent of his thing. It was that his name was Willie B. Williams.
Right. You think that was a fake name?
Maybe.
Yeah.
William.
Yeah, they looked at that baby and they said, "Our name is Williams. Let's call him William."
So Jeff, we're. This was Tim's thing. He feels we should have a presence.
He's right. You know, the other thing you should do, now that you have your second-class phone and you didn't get an iPhone, you sound, by the way, like your father. You know, I use Lotus Notes. I can't change off Lotus Notes.
I can't. My guy's Jeff Schick.
You're like him with his VCR, yeah.
No, Jeff Schick wants us using Lotus Notes because it's super secure.
Your own man. But anyway, now that you have your BlackBerry, take pictures, and you can send them into Twitter, and everybody will see the pictures as soon as you send them in. So here's where I am right now. Here's a picture of the dog shitting.
But why do I want to do that? Because I do that for 5 hours on the show. You mean now I'm going to go home and start Twittering and taking pictures of the dog and putting it up there?
You'll thrill the world.
All right, I'll put a video up there. All right, I'm going to put a video of me and my dog. Can I put video on there?
You can link to the video. Yeah, that's what you do. You're basically telling people, here's a link. Go to it.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. During the commercial, I'll have John Hine put me on Twitter through my BlackBerry.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
And
you
then
can Twitter on the BlackBerry?
That's what someone just said. And then
send your first photo from.
I'm going to send video of me and my dog.
Twit pic, it's called. Through the studio, the world will be beside itself. So happy.
Can I send video? Because I shot a video the other day.
You can link the video. Yeah, you're basically just linking to it.
All right. I'll go do it. All right, Jeff. Thanks.
So Gary, you've been appointed as head twatter of the Stern Show?
Yes.
What does that entail?
That's what we're trying to figure out. We're going to send out these tweets, and mostly it's going to be about, like, the guest has arrived, the guest is here, maybe a couple of things that are going on behind the scenes, but I decided I'd rather start slow and increase it than start right off the bat sending a bunch of dumb shit that doesn't work for the show. So, you know, we didn't have a discussion about it till 7 o'clock this morning. So it's not like we spent a week talking about it. We did a little bit today. We'll go on vacation. We'll come back and we'll see how it goes.
So it's just like a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, do you foresee like any problems, like maybe you posting something that Howard frowns upon?
Oh, absolutely. This will end with me getting yelled at about something that went up and Howard saying no more twatting.
Now, are you going to be the only person doing this, or are you going to pass the reins on to Will or Jason?
Jason's physically doing it, but everything's going through me. I think that one person has to edit, or else I think that, like, saying, as a for instance, like Sal can put up whatever he wants is maybe the most dangerous thing in the history of the world. So it's all got to go through me, and then I'll sort of edit and decide.
So we need a filter.
You got to have a filter. Sal, I can't let Sal no governally.
Whitney Cummings chick, real cute.
Yeah?
Yeah, cute comic. New friend of the show, huh?
No.
She's been here before?
Been here before.
How long ago?
A couple
Here?
months ago, yeah. She was,
right, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, she's hot.
She's hot, man.
Whitney's hot.
And she's funny.
Yeah. Nothing like Whitney being hot and funny. Follow camera.
Oh, goodness.
Whitney, good morning.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, really good. Thanks.
Excited to be back?
Yeah, I am actually. Are you guys excited to have me back?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let's do this.
So what are you going to be talking about today?
I don't know. Him?
Who's that?
Hey, how are you? What's the word? Good to see you. What's the word?
Look good?
Thank you. I do what I can. I see you. Look at this one. Ramon's shirt. It's fucking classic. Fucking awesome. What am I going to be talking today? Probably, I was just hearing what they were doing, so probably eating out assholes. And if not, I'll just bring that up because, that's my thing.
You know who's funny? Whitney Cummings.
She is very funny. I'm sorry. We forgot. Yeah.
Hot and funny.
And hot, yeah. She was one of the contestants in our World's Funniest, Hottest Chick.
Yeah.
And she is funny.
And she's hot.
Now, they say a lot of girls aren't funny. This chick's funny.
She's funny.
Well, here she is, the girl of the hour, Whitney Cummings. Hi, baby. Looking good, too.
Thank you.
Nice dress.
Thank you so much.
Sweet.
You know why I like your comedy? Because, in a way, it really does sound like a bunch of guys sitting around talking, because I say this about this Facebook all the time. I mean, it's some of the guys on my staff are absolutely behaving like women.
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about what you're doing. Ganji's like, I'm so happy I'm getting ready to go to a baseball. Mike Ganji can't wait for his next vacation. He's so tired.
For me, I feel like if you wouldn't say it in a phone conversation,
shouldn't be said on the
don't
thing.
write it out.
Yeah. And and you're right about reality. I mean, a real Facebook. You know what? I am going to start Facebooking, and I am going to start.
Do the real stuff.
I'm going to say, Howard is sitting here thinking about masturbating.
Yeah, no, I like that. The honest, sort of subconscious.
Yeah, that I'll do.
Updates. Howard is so rich.
Right.
That's an update.
Everyone else has to be more miserable than me.
What can I ask?
Howard can't hard. It's like Howard can't get hard. It's like pulling on a piece of taffy tonight. It's unbelievable. Again, I tried to masturbate last night.
Again.
And nothing happened for me.
See, now that's a great Twitter or a Facebook entry.
Right.
That's
Howard
my question.
I'm listening.
Had failed at masturbating again tonight.
What's the difference between Facebook and Twitter?
It's two different things.
It's just two totally different things.
Right.
Facebook, you can upload photos that no one wants to see and videos that no one wants to see.
Right.
And then, Twitter is just, instant ramblings.
Howard is counting his money and rubbing his cock. And you're right about the salad thing. My real guy friends, guy friends, Like my friend Pat says to me, "Oh, you gonna order a salad? Why don't you put a dress on and pair strappy heels?"
It's the gayest dressing on the side. Guys in LA are really body conscious, so you
Right.
just get the gayest shit.
Is that where you live? You live
I live in LA, but I'm on the road a lot. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this sitcom came up. You're now going to be on a sitcom. Is that true?
That's jumping the gun. We shot a pilot, so we'll see if it. You sound like my mom. That's what my mom does. My mom's like, "Oh, you just shot a pilot. When does it air?"
Right. like it's automatic.
Yeah, exactly. Just one.
With it's produced by Ben Stiller.
Yeah, it is.
So he's a big deal.
Big, huge deal.
And if he's behind it, and you co-star with John Goodman,
I think amazing John Goodman.
I mean,
amazing.
I have to figure you got a good shot of getting on the lineup.
I mean, I don't know who would blow to get this thing. If this doesn't go, I don't know what will.
Well, what network are we talking
Fox.
about? Fox.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they've got House, they've got American Idol.
Do you want stardom so badly you would blow a guy for stardom?
I just want validation so badly I'd blow a random stranger.
How do you think she got on this show?
Yeah, exactly, Artie.
Will's got a big fat smile on it.
And by the way, let me speak about your beauty for a second.
Oh.
Your lips are very full.
Thank you.
You don't have collagen or any of that in your
I
lips.
don't. You know, I get accused of that a lot. But if I was going to get surgery, is that really where you think I would?
Oh, you do you what?
Wouldn't start with your lips?
No, that's not the first point.
Are you not satisfied with the size of your
Oh
boobs?
no, you know, I think they're great. They're small and great. And
What cup size are you?
A.
Oh.
As in the best.
A powerful and proud
A, coming from the triple D. Okay.
Triple D. She's a triple G.
I just upgraded to a
my
G.
God, was an upgrade.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but I actually, it's for me, I've never not gotten anything I wanted career-wise because I didn't have big enough boobs. That's not my trajectory.
Right.
I'm more of a quirky, goofy.
No, but when you have A cups, but I imagine they're nice, like they're perky.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, but you can't really have saggy A's.
No, but I like an A like with a nice nipple and it's fun.
Cute,
It's
yeah.
cute.
They're
It does have a
adorable.
nipple.
If you're a pedophile, I'm the one for you.
And you got a great body. I mean,
Thank
you do
you.
take care of yourself.
I do what I can.
Yeah, I tell
Thank you
If
so
you had
much.
C cups, you wouldn't be a comedian. I'm
Yeah,
telling
exactly. You know, it's funny because one time I have a lot of jokes about how I don't have boobs and how I'm flat. And one time I went on this new birth control and they grew a little bit. And I got on stage and I was doing my jokes and they were just bombing.
you. Right. Suddenly you're not so funny.
Suddenly, yeah. And I was like, you know what? Usually getting bigger boobs makes, an actress or performer more successful. For me, it just made me lose a half an hour of material.
But you see yourself as a very attractive woman, I think. I mean, you're in the upper echelon, aren't you?
That's so nice.
You're in the
I
top
don't-
third.
I don't know. I don't know if of Stern girls, but maybe of comedians.
No, I'm being.
Oh, you got to see some of the
serious.
scarred broads we have in here.
Thank you.
No, I mean, I don't know. You have trouble getting guys?
You know what? I
can't imagine.
Being a comedian is not the most attractive profession for men. It's really kind of.
Because, let me understand why.
Sure.
Because guys see you as a smart, capable woman, maybe a bit of a wise ass. We don't want to be laughed at. We don't want you evaluating the size of our penises,
Yeah.
and using it in your act. And like when Jimmy and Sarah were going out, Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah
Sure.
Silverman, I used to say to Jimmy, geez, it's tough because Sarah's like coming up with a routine while she's banging
Right.
you. You
Right,
know?
right.
I mean, I would be nervous.
But she is, from what I know, a very fragile, sweet,
Yes.
lovely person. I, on the other hand, am dead inside.
Right.
And so
Are you
it's
dead
a little
inside?
different. No, I mean, I just think I'm a little more.
Do you ever get emotional? Do you ever act
Tough.
girly at all?
I will spontaneously cry for no reason.
Really?
Just like Maroon 5 song comes on. And
But
I'm
if like I was dating you, would you be the kind of girl that
Let's talk more about that. Howard.
could you be emotional? I mean, would you be like, "Oh, honey, I need you. I
Well,
need you."
I would financially need you, so
Right.
yes.
Beside financially, I mean, beside the money, do you? Well, I guess you wouldn't go out with me for any other reason.
Jimmy, stop it!
Yeah,
No,
I get it.
you know what? I actually am, when I'm in a relationship, very
Loving.
submissive, and want somebody to be able to take care of me. So it does take a big kind of personality to be
Is
bigger
it
than me.
weird in a way having sex with you because you're analyzing the sex all the time? And Jesus, I'm on all fours and a guy's behind me. This
I
is
do think of jokes
Yeah.
during sex, if that's your.
Right, I can imagine. Can you be passionate though? Can you let yourself go?
Sure, absolutely.
You can.
Take some Ambien and go.
Yeah, but you
Well,
would.
like, don't you have the same situation, Howard? You're always thinking
You're always probably
of
thinking about
material?
things.
I am, but I don't let on. And also,
yeah.
I'm a guy.
Yeah, because you might do something with Beth, and the next day you talk about it. She knows obviously you were
That's right.
taking notes.
Taking notes. So it's a weird thing, right? But I mean, would you
It
go
is
out of your way
weird.
to put on? Would you put on an outfit for a guy and dress up like I don't know, schoolgirl, something like this?
You know what? I can't. It's hard for me to be serious without making jokes. Like I'd have to make jokes about it.
Right.
And if I'm dressed up as a schoolgirl, I'm just like calling him a pedophile the whole time, and being
Right.
like, "You're such a sick fuck." Like why don't you just go find an Asian girl? And Chris Hansen's about to jump in the door or whatever.
And you would see the joke in like licking a guy's balls, and I mean, you can't really get into it.
Yeah, well,
have you ever found yourself down there starting to laugh?
Yes, because I just don't understand why all balls look like they're 100 years old.
Mine look like saggy sponges.
Grotesque.
I get down there and I'm like, why do you guys love their balls so much? They look like stalactites.
No, they're embarrassing.
They're embarrassing.
I don't
but
love
guys in
anything about
LA,
it.
like I said, they shave them, so it's almost worse because you see the up close, like veiny, factor.
Covering them in hair is better.
I can't. It's just the worst of both.
And will you shave for a guy fully?
You know what? I got into that.
Good.
Because I saw watching porn's like the worst thing you can do for your self-esteem because you realize all the shit you're not doing right, you know? So I saw all women are just bald now.
Yeah, completely.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But you like it, but it's it's a lot of maintenance, but shaving it, I always get razor burn, and it looks like
You said it looks like herpes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so that
bumps.
exactly happened to me after. I assume maybe it only happened to men, and then it happened to me, and I was like, that's a game killer.
So you're not shaving it anymore.
I'm doing what I can.
Right.
There's different going with the grains, and I gotta get a system.
Yeah.
It's like playing Tetris.
Do you think girly stuff is stupid? Do you think like finding really hot little outfits to wear and looking your best is silly? No, you're cute today.
But I normally dress like Ellen. Just
like Ellen DeGeneres.
To be clear, I normally dress guy. I try to class it up for you guys, but I don't judge women. I mean, I feel like I get a lot of women that come to my shows. I talk about a lot of female stuff, and I love them, and I think it's great, and whatever makes you happy. And
now you recently, I mean, you're a great roaster. You love to do the roast,
yes.
And you worked with Robin.
Yeah, it was so cool on the Joan Rivers roast, and I went especially hard on Robin.
You did.
I think,
what did you say about Robin?
I went especially hard on Robin because I knew that you more than anyone could take it.
Sure.
Because I've been a writer.
Oh, that's roast bullshit.
And she comes up to me before. She
What did you say?
Robin, I just want you to know I love you.
And I was so excited to have a black person
and I was
to talk about.
Fuck you, bitch.
Well, is that true?
You
knew that Robin can take a joke.
You know what? Because I had been a writer on the roast the last couple years, Flavor Flav and Saget, and people get really emotional about it. Like Carrot Top cried.
What do you mean he cried?
And he cried at the Flavor Flav roast.
Go ahead. What happened?
He started getting really well. Look, his face is just. His face.
What is going on?
I don't know.
People were.
I guess he's sequestered in Vegas because as a comedian, you get your balls busted all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, the roast is just an extended televised version of what we go through every night. But Carrot Top is so far away from comedian, he never gets made fun of. So I think once he got on the dais and was getting hit so hard,
he started to cry.
He started to cry. He got emotional. He wanted to leave, and it was like, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness!
The last thing I wanted to do was hurt anyone's feelings, and I know that you have a thick skin from.
So were you shocked when you saw that Carrot Top was crying? He's a fellow comedian.
I was shocked that I could understand the emotion coming from him at all, given his face.
Now, what if you thought Robin couldn't take it? Would you have held back a little bit on Robin?
You know what? I went up very late. I went up after Robin. I went up like 8th. The show had gone on for 2 hours at this point. I had seen the way she was receiving the other jabs, and I was like, I know she's
So you
game.
will be sensitive sometime if you see you're hurting someone's feelings.
There were a
too
couple
much.
jokes.
So if I hadn't laughed so much, you would have.
Yeah, probably. I would have been like, oh, maybe because
I got to tell you something. Robin will never confess this, so I'll confess it for her.
She was crying inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
She takes things hard. She does. Was there any Robin
Is that
joke?
true?
Yeah.
But they weren't anything like a lot of people.
What
talked
did you
about,
say?
I
Do you
said
remember?
Robin has, and I guess I don't even know. I just associate with you with fucking white guys,
Right,
so I
for
went,
some reason.
I went on that for a while,
Right.
and I said,
I remember the line about the what was it? The first 5 minutes of a movie in my pussy.
Her vagina is like the first 5 minutes of a movie. It's never been seen by a black guy.
And I remember commenting on that because Robin actually dates a lot of black guys.
Right, yeah. No, but you dated, I guess it's Florentine. Maybe it's because Florentine, and I just assumed, you know.
Do you remember writing about Robin, and was there any joke you held back on?
Yeah,
you know what?
What did you crop?
I brought actually a couple of the jokes that didn't make it either for time or because they were too dirty.
Good, I love that.
Do you? I brought a couple other ones, but I did have a molestation joke that I wasn't sure about.
Funny subject matter.
And then I said it, and then I did say it, but they ended up cutting it.
What was the joke?
It was
so much molestation
It was
stuff.
there was so much molestation stuff. It was like Robin Quivers did admit to being molested by her father. Robin's been fucked by more family members than Dane Cook. And then Tom Arnold was molested too, so you had to choose
right.
where to go. And I had one too that involves you actually. about Tom Arnold admitted to being molested as a kid. Tom's been held down by more old white men than Robin's ancestors.
How do you write these jokes? Do you sit in a room and think about Robin and concentrate on Robin until something hits you?
You know what? It's weird. It's like it's a very sick, odd skill. Artie, I guess you have done a lot of the roasts. I don't know how it works for you, but I had written on them a couple years before. It's kind of like a muscle, a sick, twisted, dark muscle.
What do you do? You come up with a dark thought.
They just kind of come, like you just think of it. I think for the most part, whenever people ask me how to write, I just write down every word that I associate with the person, and you try to link the words, and then some sort of sickness comes in to make it a joke.
So the fact of the matter is, it's a real talent, a real art, a real skill, don't you think?
I think it's definitely a muscle. I think the more you do it, the better you get.
I disagree. I think you've got to be funny. You've got to have that.
You of course have to be funny.
Yeah.
That's a given.
And it's weird.
But I think it implies that anyone could sit down, and if they wrote enough garbage on a piece of paper, eventually you'll come up with something funny. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it's, having written on them, the bar, I think, was a lot higher for what I thought was, funny. And, it's like Kathy Griffin, for example, she doesn't do Catskillsy jokes. She just kind of says funnier things. We have a very different style. But also, I went up very late again, and the concern is that all your premises are going to get hit. I mean, by the time I got up there 2 hours in, everyone's talked about plastic surgery, blah, 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 so it's always going somewhere no one will go.
Have any women comics ever taken you under their wing at all? Kathy Griffin, Sarah Silverman, Lisa Lampanelli? Are the women friendly, or are they just all very competitive?
I think they're friendly for the most part. It's like I don't get to. There aren't a lot of us, so
Are they pulling for you?
I think so. I hope so.
No.
No.
Artie, how would you know? They're letting you in on it?
No. I know it out there. It's just disgusting. No one's rooting for you, except you and your family.
No, they're not rooting for me at all.
Not even that.
I wouldn't go that far. But Joan said something to me really amazing after the roast. She pulled me aside and she said, I feel like this roast for you is like what my first Johnny Carson was for me. And
because you killed.
And you probably, when she said it to you, probably said, I don't know what this woman's saying. Her face is so pulled back.
She just, it's just like subtitles.
I love Joan too, and she's very gracious that way. But
that was big.
Were you disturbed by her plastic surgery? I mean,
you know what? To each his own. It definitely is. Well, it's interesting because you remember the key to roasts working, I think, is the roastie laughing and really enjoying it. In the first hour, no one was really sure if she was laughing, if she was when Geraldo was up, and
and he's good.
I mean, great, but everyone would watch the joke and then look to her to see if she was laughing to make sure it was okay. But then during a tape change, she was like, "This is funny. I'm laughing.
These are jokes.
Yes, so she's subtitled.
Something. I thought at my wedding, I had Joan Rivers at my wedding. And I thought she was miserable. I thought she was having a horrible time.
I did too. I was sitting next to her.
Right. And I walked up to her and I said, Joan, you're not having a good time? She goes, I'm having a wonderful time.
This is fabulous.
Do you think because of all of her surgery, are you implying that you just cannot read her face?
She had to subtitle it at a certain point.
You're saying that there are subtitles running under her dress.
I'm laughing. This is funny. So finally, at least we got to...
Well, she really did. She said she could address the audience. She was like, look, guys, this is funny stuff.
So you did very well at this roast of Joan Rivers.
Some of my even favorites didn't make it.
You could call it the roast of Robin.
Do you have more?
I know. I went after Robin.
Do you have more favorites, or did you get to
I had a couple other favorites.
Because
Kathy Griffin was hosting, and Kathy Griffin is a very successful comedian. She has a big gay following. If I were a gay man, I'd follow her too, because her face looks exactly like a man's asshole.
No, they wouldn't put that in?
No, I didn't get that.
I love that. You said it, but it didn't make it.
It didn't make it. Yeah, well, they cut for time and and she probably had a say.
I love that line.
I'm a big fan of Kathy's. Kathy, I watched your New Year's Eve show with Anderson Cooper. You two were like Faggot and Costello.
Which one's Costello?
They cut that out. Huh?
They cut that one.
Gee, what a shame.
And then, speaking of Joan's face, Joan, if your pussy's as tight as your face, I'll fuck you. And Mario Cantone, you remember Mario going up, and he did these impressions of like Judy Garland and all these
other people you don't know.
And it went on for hours. I mean,
was he not doing well?
Yeah, I thought he was doing fine, but
and then he went a little too long.
He went a little too long, and he's doing these like impressions, and it was just so silly. So I just said, Mario, if you suck that hard all the time, you'd pull a man straight through a glory hole. And then
That's awkward.
And then I have one more. Mario, you will never get your own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I hear they're saving a square for you on the AIDS quilt.
They didn't put that in?
Well, Geraldo also had a really good AIDS quilt joke. So
who else was on there? Tom Arnold was on.
Tom Arnold. You know what? It's interesting because, last minute things always change. So
there were some people who were supposed to be there that didn't
back
show.
out. Yeah, Artie's a good example of someone who's done that 9 years in a row.
This year it was just because, I was tired.
Well, you know what? It's funny because the year that the Saget roast, Artie was supposed to be be there.
Bob Saget.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And the Sunday of you pulled out for something. And so and so we had written all these jokes for Artie based on Artie. You can imagine what they were. And then Artie pulls out, and so we basically just try to find someone who could fit those jokes. We're calling Louis Anderson, Ralphie May, Patrice O'Neill,
any fat heroin addict.
Any fat heroin. And then we got
those guys don't do heroin. That's
exactly.
the problem. Yeah.
So, but we just thought even maybe the fat jokes.
Yeah,
even though you've got so skinny, Artie. So,
but I'm on coke now.
And then ended up being Jeff Garland was the only person who could do it. So Jeff gets all these jokes that are
about being a fat heroin addict,
fat drug addict.
And Jeff is like straight, like the most straight laced. I don't think he drinks.
Well, it's funny because Cloris Leachman said something that was like, "Oh, John Stamos, I'm going to fuck you over on that beanbag chair." Oh, never mind, that's Jeff Garland, and he's like, "What?" So we just didn't have time to change it. But yeah, Lily Tomlin was supposed to be on,
and Suzanne Summers.
Why did they all back out?
Well, Lily
heroin.
No, really. Why did they all back out?
I think that Lily didn't want her gayness to be. I didn't realize she was gay.
Right.
And I sure enough would have gone after it. So I didn't think she wanted her first time coming out of the closet, televised to be your pussy, you're gay. To be your gay, right. The pussy.
And she couldn't go on a roast and tell people not to say that.
Yeah, exactly. And then Suzanne Summer was supposed to be on, and then she backed out. Right. That would have been because every roast needs a good train wreck.
Were you upset that Joan set up parameters around her daughter that no one could make fun of Melissa?
I don't think that. Not at all. I probably wouldn't have gone after her anyway. I don't see that much interesting about her. I think she's, I don't know what I would have said. I hadn't written any jokes about her, but that was a really serious one. She wasn't.
I had heard about this, but I don't even understand. You went to work as a stand-up in Dubai.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And despite the cliche that female comics aren't good-looking, you're a very attractive woman.
Thank you.
Know it. And you have no trouble getting guys. I can tell. Believe me. I fuck you very hard.
If she threw a rock in this room, she'd hit a guy who would fuck her.
Right. So you claim you went to Dubai, and I've said to Robin, I won't go to any of these places to visit.
Well, they won't let you go to any of these places.
Good.
Yeah.
Dubai, when you go there, isn't that one of those countries where even though they're trying to sort of be liberal, as a woman, don't you have to cover up?
I had such a crazy experience there. First of all, if you haven't been, it looks like Narnia. It's literally gorgeous. Right. Everything's made of glass, sparkling. Well, I was like, I feel like this is what David Copperfield's basement looks like. Yeah. There are beautiful women, like Russian models, everywhere, like dead eyes, no feelings, like you get just zombies, you get the soul is gorgeous, just everywhere.
Sold their soul to the devil.
Literally, just walking around and beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Feels very safe. And I'm actually the first female comedian to go over there, and I think part of that's because they don't really not big into Jews.
Right.
And so I had no idea what to expect. I had security with me all the time, so I was wearing really conservative clothes and. My first performance was for this sheik, this guy Kamal Mahmood, and it was at his polo field. There's horses. It's like Oz. Yeah.
And they're worth fortune.
Fortune. Right. So rich. Yeah. And so I do the first show. I'm really nervous. I'm like, should I do really clean? It's already inherently very edgy to be on stage. And I'm just like, fuck it. Like, I just do my stuff, balls, sex. It goes great. I even went for it, because, Saudi Arabia is traditionally the most notoriously oppressive to women. And I said, are there any Saudi Arabians here tonight? And a bunch of guys went crazy. I was like, good. Then I'm going to start with my jokes about how I went to college. And how I drive to the library to read and vote and have orgasms.
You're a pretty bitch.
Exactly. Went great. Go back to my hotel. Everything's fine.
Good.
And I'm like, we're totally wrong about this country. Then the next day, I get a call at 4:00. Camille Mahmood would like to have dinner with you tonight.
All right.
The sheik.
That's very impressive.
I'm like, okay. But I was like, I'm good. I'm twittering. I can't. I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. And I'm like, no, thanks. And they're like, no, it's in your best interest. I was like, oh, no, I'm good. I haven't done anything in my best interest in 20 years. Nothing.
Oh, shit.
And then, I call the booking man or the tour manager, and she's like, no, please go, like, please just go to the dinner. And I was like, everyone's freaking out. I was like, fine, I'll get a free deal out of it. It'd be free dinner. I go downstairs, I get picked up by a green Bentley, which, like, how rich are you that you're a green?
Wow, yeah, you get a green
you're
Bentley.
At green?
Yeah.
Like that, you're really rich. And in my head I was just like, oh my God, getting raped in a green Bentley, that is embarrassing.
Right.
I'll get post-traumatic stress syndrome every time
Who's going to believe you?
I see a Christmas tree. Yeah.
By the way, Kamir Muhammad has purchased you.
Yeah, no, literally. So I get to the dinner. I show up. First thing he says to me, why aren't you in a dress?
So what are you wearing?
I'm wearing, like, I know, because this is really abnormal. This is only his first turn. Okay. And I was wearing a clown shoe, Katie Lang, whatever she's wearing right now. Plaid shirt.
Ellen DeGeneres.
And literally. And he's like, and then he's like, and take your hair down. Oh. I know, like the dice,
Sheikh likes you.
The dice clay of the Middle East.
Right.
And so I get really nervous, and I was like, took it down, and then I was like, just nervously, and then I just started like talking, and I was like, so, and he goes, shh, and shushes me.
Right.
Instantly.
Well, they're not used to your type.
I keep trying to talk, and even something like, can I get a water? Shh, keeps shushing me. Not that I was saying anything interesting, but still, like, that's rude. And then the waitress comes over, and I'm literally sitting there quiet. The waitress takes our order. He orders for me.
Of course.
I try to order. Won't let me order.
She will have the octopus.
And then
she will have my cock.
But I have all these allergies, like,
Right.
so I need to order. So my whole thing was, oh my God, he's roofing the hummus.
Right.
And my whole thing, I wanted to be like, dude, let's just compromise, roofie whatever I order, so I don't have diarrhea while you're raping me.
You haven't touched the hummus.
And then he starts giving me my schedule. He's like, first we go to Marbella, then we go to Cannes, then we go to the Maldives, then we go to Tunisia, like giving me my schedule.
Like he's
Now you're married to him.
I'm his slut.
Yeah,
I'm his new slut.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy. And then he's like, you gotta give us your passport. We need a Xerox. Give us your sizes for your clothes. We'll send a plane for you.
Oh my
And in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm at the Funny Bone that weekend. I can't. I got
to get out of here.
I gotta do
I got
Rooster
commitments.
Yeah, literally. And then he's like, I'll pay you double what the clubs pay you.
Right.
I'm no Don Buchwald, but that's not a bad deal.
So double the Funny Bone money. You're talking $200.
I'm like, that's not so bad. I don't have to do radio, local news, and it's not a bad deal.
Right.
And then we go to this nightclub, and there's security guards with us everywhere, so it's not like I can, and I'm with him.
You can't even get away.
You're in a Middle Eastern country, you can't
Do you
go
think he was
where are you
kidnapping
running
you?
to?
I don't know.
Sounds
And
it.
I was thinking about it because I was like, you know what? And when you're scared, the most ignorant shit goes through your head.
Right.
I'm like, he's in Al Qaeda.
Right.
If I don't fuck him, he'll take it out on America.
What's so ignorant about that?
Like, yeah, exactly. And so I'm like, if I don't fuck this guy, he's going to blow some shit up. I got to just take one for the team.
Wow.
Ignorant. So we go to this nightclub,
Right.
and he's making me drink these drinks. Like, by making me, I mean, he's standing there like, finish your drink.
Finish your drink.
I literally.
Right.
Well, yeah.
No, finish.
And so I'm like, and the first thing you think when you know you're going down, see if you agree with me, Robin, you're richer than me, so you probably don't have this. But is the first thing I think is, what panties am I wearing? And I'm always like, oh, fuck, I'm not even wearing cute panties. Like, this isn't even, like, that's always what I think.
You were really afraid you were going to be raped and tortured.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
When you're that rich, there's a certain point where you're so rich it's not rape anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're just
I didn't know that, but right.
Like, you're just like a mute.
Is that a law?
Don't you think? You're just like a mute. Because I kind of was like, he's kind of earned it. Like, he's so rich that
He doesn't care.
In my head, it didn't feel rapey. But then it was funny because all his other whores started coming, and it was like they were really nasty to me, and it was, and
Right.
the security guards wouldn't let me leave, and they would even follow me to the bathroom, and it was
Oh
just.
my God.
I was like,
So
it's
how
over.
do you get out of this?
It was pretty amazing. I went to the bathroom, and there was a security guard waiting at the bathroom for me, and once it got really packed, I just scooted out behind him and ran out the front door. Wow. But there's nowhere to go.
Right, you're in a
There's
desert.
nowhere to go. So literally, I was like, do I get on one of the polo horses and just run back?
What did you do?
The only thing I think, I got in some random cab. I hailed a cab, which I thought was a cab. I mean, the only thing more dangerous than just getting raped by the sheik is hailing a cab and getting sold into
You'd rather be raped by the
sex slavery.
sheik.
I'd
Right.
rather be.
Yeah, they knew you were with the sheep.
Choose your rape.
So would you ever go back to Dubai?
You know what? It's actually really. They're trying to build comedy clubs over there. They don't quite have culture yet. So when they do, but they also don't know how much we're supposed to get paid. So they're paying
So
good
funny.
money.
Kathy Griffin was telling me she went to Dubai and everyone was a perfect gentleman.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
So I would go. I also went to Lebanon, which that was ostensibly dangerous.
Right.
Like Dubai didn't feel dangerous. You could just tell that women kind of at a certain level, we're just property and
Right.
objects. But Lebanon, the women are totally liberated, but there's tanks everywhere.
Right, and bombs could go off.
Literally, there's debris of bombs
When is the
everywhere.
last time you had sex? I mean, you're
Oh,
a
wow.
very beautiful woman.
Thank you so much.
Really, I mean, everybody agrees. What's the
Very beautiful woman.
In the lobby with my agent, Michael
it true?
Kivas.
Are you dating anyone?
No, I'm not.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Did you have a boyfriend recently?
I did have a boyfriend for a while.
What happened?
Yeah.
He dumped you?
No, it's my schedule's really hard because I'm on the road a lot, and I work every night, and I'm not willing to
Yeah,
compromise.
but if you're really into him, you would have.
What, she would have cut
That's a
down
good-
on working?
No, but she would have probably fought to stay in the relationship a little bit.
She
Yeah.
might have canceled 1:10:20 spot at the Laugh Factory.
You weren't that into him, were you?
Following
Or you
Mencia.
married to your career? Is that what
You know what? I feel like I kind of look 100, but I'm actually pretty young. So I think
How
I have
old are you?
20. I just turned 27.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I figured you were.
Yeah. So I have. I don't. Look at the blogs online.
Where'd you grow up?
Washington D.C.
Washington D.C.
Georgetown, and then I went to school in Philadelphia, and then moved to LA.
And your parents real smart? and everything?
I think they are. Yeah.
What do they do? What kind of work?
Smart enough to leave me.
Did they
No.
leave you? Abandoned you?
They're divorced. But what do they do?
Are they diplomats?
They are not at all. You
What do
know,
they do?
my mom does PR, fashion PR, and my dad is kind of the venture capital.
Is your mom upset with your fashion sense that you don't
that I'm
dress like a
such
girl?
she thinks I'm gay.
She
Yeah,
does.
She totally thinks I'm
You've
gay.
never had any gay sex, have you?
You know what? I actually told it on this. I told a threesome story I
Yeah,
had
right.
last time I was
You
here.
tried it, right?
But it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't just. Yeah.
You didn't lick the girl, though, did you?
No. Oh, asshole! I thought we'd get to this at some point.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because you guys were talking about ass
You
licking
you
the
licked
other
her
day. No,
asshole?
I did not lick her asshole.
Did she lick yours?
She didn't.
She didn't lick
now
you or
I'm a little
anything?
insulted now that I think
What
about
is
it.
it? You had a lesbian experience where she didn't
No,
lick
she
you?
did, but not my asshole.
Oh, she licked the
stayed away
vagina.
from the asshole.
Did you like it at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah?
You know what? It was fine.
Did you have an orgasm from a woman licking you?
No.
You did not.
I didn't.
You
no.
need the guy.
I need to be able to get punched in the face for that to happen.
So she just licked and licked and licked and nothing
Yeah,
happened.
well, it was one of those drunken, we're all doing this just to prove something and to be doing it, and none of it's real. You know what I'm saying? We're all doing
One
it.
of those nights?
This is like, we're doing it really like it.
This was your boyfriend at the time? And
No,
a
it was
friend?
it was someone and her boyfriend.
Oh, someone, and you joined in.
Yeah, they broke up. Yeah, it was
That
the
had
whole
to feel
thing.
weird joining them.
You know what? I was so hammered that it didn't feel weird until, the next day when they were broken
So if
up.
Beth and I hang around with you, then maybe we can just get you really drunk and
Do it.
do stuff
Bring it
together.
on. I'm
Oh,
in.
nice. Okay.
Sold.
All right.
I met Beth one time. She is so stunning and so
Where'd you meet her?
off-puttingly stunning. We both tested for a show like 4 years ago for VH1.
Oh.
And I saw her in the lobby, and I remember just being like humbled.
Oh, wow.
She was so pretty and lovely and had such a great energy.
Well, I'll be sure to tell her that. And let's hope that your sitcom gets picked up.
Yeah.
You worked with John Goodman. That's exciting.
What are you playing John Goodman's wife?
I played. See, I look old. See, no, it's actually a CIA operative cell in South America. So
Right.
he plays the head of the CIA. Amazing. I mean, I play CIA agent, and another actor, Justin Bartha's in it, who was in The Hangover. He was the guy they lost in The Hangover.
okay.
He's such a great actor. He plays another
Right.
CIA agent. It's such a great.
Well, let's hope
cast.
it works out.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
you'd be
see.
on Fox, right? That was shot for
Be
Fox.
on Fox. Yeah, let's
Got
go.
a lot going on.
Let's go, Kevin Riley.
All right. Let's see what happens, Kevin. Thank you for
Thank you
coming
so much, Howard. Oi!
Whitney, how'd it go?
Oi, good. I managed to not do too much sex talk. I managed to skeet by that. Did you notice that? Managed to skeet by, luckily.
You did talk about asshole a little bit, though.
A little bit, but lack thereof.
Yeah,
It was
true.
the lack thereof, more than anything.
How was it seeing Robin for the first time after?
It was good. She's so great. She's so sweet.
She's a good sport
Yeah,
about all
she's
those
well.
jokes?
It's weird because then Robin's like, and then Stern's like, no, she's crying inside. She really it makes her feelings get hurt, but I can't. So
What do you think?
I have no conscience. I don't care. Whatever. I love Robin. She's so rich. Come on, like Robin is so rich. You can't possibly have any problems in life.
True.
Like if she's not sleeping at night in her 8,000 million count thread count in her mansion, being like, "Oh, Whitney called me stupid." Like she doesn't care. She's too busy eating money.
really pissed
Yeah.
at Doug and all of
Right.
TV.
But what else does he have? What does he think people are going to see? I mean, that is the greatest clip ever. It's baffling.
Howard, was so genuine. I mean, he's really hurt.
Yeah.
About what?
That they made the whole special about what a fuck up he is when there was other stuff going on.
There was nothing going on other than the fact that nothing. I mean, what about Ronnie is like a complete moron on stage?
Right, but he said they didn't focus on that.
I was listening to the wrap-up show yesterday, and it amazes me that Scott is really upset with the Howard TV people because they did a series on... Howard TV does a great series behind the scenes, and they followed Ronnie, Scott the engineer, and Shuley up to one of these Ronnie block party appearances. And the behind-the-scenes show eventually focuses on Scott because... Scott doesn't do anything at these appearances, which is funny, which is the whole reason he's funny.
He never knows why he's funny.
No, and then so now he's like, I'm really angry with everyone at Howard TV because you have to hear this rap because they focused on me and it was very negative about. But what else would you focus?
He's so silly.
It's the reason he's funny,
and it was very negative. Like
You're out of
somebody
your
should
mind.
turn him into a positive person.
Yeah.
When they're filming him.
I can't believe they couldn't find anything else funny. I mean, Scott.
Am I the funniest one there?
Well, Scott, the only reason you're a bit interesting is because you're so not interesting. That's your thing.
Thanks for the compliment. A new level.
It's for you to walk around angry with Doug Goodstein is the mark of an insane human being. You've officially gone over the cliff.
Really?
Yeah, you're insane. You're insane.
Well, behind the scenes was supposed to be about Ronnie's
Scott,
block party.
You'll never be at a block party unless there's something about you. Like you can't do stand-up. You can't do singing. You can't dance. You're standing on the stage doing nothing. Nothing. You do nothing on stage. And that is the only thing that's funny, that you think that you're doing something. What do you think you're doing?
It doesn't have to turn into a bash, for
sure it
45
does.
minutes of bashing Scott.
But what else would it be? How else are you going to get gigs?
There's other people involved. I'm not the headliner. Shuley's the headliner.
But the fact that
you're that hidden star, the breakout star.
Yeah,
Shuley goes up and does a stand-up.
Yeah, he does.
And it's fine. It's funny. You go up and do nothing. That's fascinating. There's lots of guys who go up on stage and do stand-up.
Yes.
There's no one like you in America who actually goes up on stage and demands to be paid and then even gets angry when he's not paid fast enough.
Takes a lot of talent.
Yeah, I mean, you have absolutely no talent. You have no reason to be on stage. And there you are on stage. If that should be a 10-hour behind-the-scenes Howard TV. They went too easy on you.
No, really.
They did.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's why you're funny.
Okay.
And I'll never be able to explain it to you. You don't even see it. You got to hear this guy.
I want to see the show. I forgot that it had gone up, and I didn't get to look at it yet.
You made a big mistake.
Well, you were part of the bashing, so.
Oh, was she?
Of course.
What, my laugh?
No.
What did I say?
They interviewed you, and you said,
Oh, yeah. She wasn't bashed. She was part of the bashing. Yeah.
Right.
I know. She was very funny. She started to laugh when she heard about you on stage. It was the best part of the special. I mean, listen to this guy. It's unbelievable. Well, first, Ronnie spends a lot of time with Scott the engineer.
He loves it.
Yeah. And they said to Ronnie, be honest. John Heiner Gary said, be honest. Is Scott fun to be with? And it threw Ronnie. He had no answer.
Right.
I mean, he couldn't.
He couldn't say yes.
Because there's no way Scott's fun.
Well, of course I'm not fun.
No.
I mean, I'm not the life of the party, obviously.
No. Life of the party.
is questionable. If you're alive.
You're barely alive.
Thanks.
Here, listen to this.
I spent the whole weekend with Scott before Thanksgiving.
But you guys used to hang around a lot.
Yeah.
So you've always been sort of friendly.
Yeah.
Is Scott fun to hang out with? Be honest.
I'm getting to sound like him. No, it was fun. I mean, he's a little. He's got.
It doesn't sound like it was a very good time, Ron.
No. Don't put words in my mouth, dude. We had a great time.
He was so flummoxed by that question.
Yes.
Is Scott?
Nobody ever asked me if it was fun.
He never thought about it before. He just goes with Scott. And then Scott comes in and he's upset at Howard TV. And I went, this guy has flipped his lid. Well, you're delusional. You need to be locked in a mental institution. You're crazy. What is it you think is going on at those comedy clubs when you show up?
Well,
what do you think is going on?
I'm not supposed to be the center of attention.
Right.
I'm a side act.
But you're whatever.
I'm a side asshole.
You're a side no act.
Well,
You do nothing.
It was never.
That's what's fascinating.
The point was
and then
never,
you're upset when people point it out.
No, the point was never to have me do a lot anyway to begin with.
But you're getting paid to show up.
I'm getting paid to be there. And
to do what?
To help.
To entertain people. And you get up and you do nothing. And then you're surprised when someone comments on it. That's why people will continue to go to see you. They want to see you do nothing. And sit there with a big smile on your face and demand to get paid.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I
have demands. Where's my room? And first I need to eat, I mean,
I want my parking comped.
Yeah.
You're the go-to guy people fuck around with. But they may use it as a joke, but it might not be real. In your mind, how much of it is real?
A lot of it's real. I mean, it's a perfect example. They just ran a special on Howard TV about the Ronnie Block Party. Mm-hmm. So 90% of that Ronnie Block Party was not Ronnie Block Party. It was Bash and Scott.
That's right.
Seriously, that hurt me because it was supposed to be about Ronnie's Block Party and behind the scenes, but literally 90% of it was Scott's a fuck up.
So who was doing the bashing?
Yeah, who was bashing? Like, everybody. They interviewed the guests, the people that came, Ronnie, Shuli, the producer, Lee.
So do you feel that
anybody they could find?
Do you feel that that what they did is unfair?
That
and you're not that person.
I get it. I'm not an exciting person. That's the life of the party, obviously. So hey, whatever. If they don't want to hang out with me, fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm not. I don't get crazy about it.
He's nuts.
They're missing out, not me.
Oh, what are they missing out on?
On the fun that is Scott.
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. I heard he's...
If your life gets too exciting and you need to come down a little, you hang out with me.
I hear you're really angry with Doug Goodstein and the whole Howard TV crew. That's hysterical.
Listen, why? Because
tell me more about that. How would you demonstrate that?
I felt that was piling on, okay?
Yeah. How did you demonstrate that? Are you not talking to them?
No, I'm fine.
No, you shouldn't talk to them. You should be really angry with them.
Well, take yourself away. Like you said, it'll be their loss.
Yeah. You ought to...
I'm talking to them. I'm not, I was upset at it.
You're insane. I want you to know that. You do nothing at a gig, and you're shocked that people want to talk about that.
Now, here's the group of people. They have to put together a TV show of Ronnie's Block Party. They're looking around at what's going on, Scott, and they notice you.
Scott yelled at Howard TV producer Keith, that guy Keith.
I didn't yell at him.
Yes, I heard you really yelled at him.
Didn't yell.
But I'm just trying to point out to Scott that he was the most interesting thing.
Yeah.
When they were filming. That's what they do. They have to tell a story.
What's more interesting than Scott's... Go ahead.
Keith, I didn't yell at you. I came in and they said, "Oh, there's another culprit." I mean, because you were part of the gang on me.
The bashing.
I didn't yell at you.
First off, it's not a gang on you. It's we point and shoot. You do what you do.
Right.
All right, say it. Nothing.
And
I do nothing.
The camera loves you.
It's Scott. It's hysterical what you do. The fact that you go there. I mean, most people like you, someone would say, "Hey, Scott, do you want to make an appearance?" And you'd go, "Of course not. I don't do anything.
What would I do?
I would be embarrassed." No, you say the opposite. How much do I get paid? Where's my hotel? What why am I not getting paid fast? When am I going to eat? I mean, you're like J-Lo. I was going to say without the talent, but J-Lo doesn't have any talent. I was going to say you're like you're Tom Cruise without the looks or the talent. I mean, and yet you show up like Tom Cruise.
I'm Tom Snooze.
Shut up. You have demands, and you're angry, and you have rights, and
I don't have demands.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest.
You don't even see yourself.
No, you're the greatest. Don't be insulted.
Okay.
Because your whole thing is showing up and doing nothing.
And don't stop.
There's one
point. Figured out a way to make it interesting.
There's one point on the
less than nothing.
There's one point on the Howard TV special where Scott comes up with the idea that he's going to dance into the audience. That's going to be his thing.
Right.
And Shuli's beside himself because it's the greatest. He's like, yeah, you got to do that.
Well, I'm trying to come up with something that I can do.
That's the point. You're getting paid and you have nothing to do.
You're already on the bill, and you're now deciding what you're going to do.
And his thing is to come out dancing.
Well, dancing with the boars.
Do you realize how funny this is? This is a wild thing.
Dancing with the boars.
Yeah. This is an incredible thing that's happening on the show. Of course we focus on it. And if we didn't focus on it, you wouldn't be asked to go anywhere.
It's incredible.
You're not a superstar. The reason people are willing to pay to see you is because you're not a superstar, and we goof on you. Otherwise, you got nothing. If we ignore you, like the rest of the world,
if we start just saying nice things about you,
you're done.
Okay.
Now go back there and wait for more insulting things to be thrown at you and be glad about it.
Thank you.
I can't believe I have to explain that to you.
Oh, it's so funny.
No, I get it. I've been here a long time, and I get the idea.
But nobody else is supposed to actually
Scott,
point it out?
The greatest accomplishment of my career is making you famous so that people care about you.
And you have.
Yeah. It's remarkable that anyone would pay. Like, that's why Robin was laughing. When she heard someone paid $35 to go backstage and meet you.
They're not coming to see me.
Well, they're coming
alone.
to see you and Ronnie.
Yeah, okay.
Two of the biggest bores on the planet.
No, they're coming. It's not just.
Ronnie's been going around now and doing red carpet interviews because some maniac wants to give him a talk show.
Right.
And, I mean, it's unbelievable. Another guy with nothing interesting to say is out there on the red carpet. It's a phenomena. No. Nin. Phenomenon.
That's this show, and that's you and Robin, and
Right. Yeah. So be grateful.
I am grateful.
Be shocked.
But
be
I thought
amazed.
it just went over the top a little.
Find it as funny as I do.
Over the top. Be happy someone paid attention to you.
Okay.
Go back there and be happy and smile.
All right.
Tell Keith you love him.
Thank you.
All right.
I love Keith.
Beg him to keep the camera on you. Made extra money. Now get out. What a maniac. I'm listening to this thing. I go, this guy's insane.
Oh, he's just
upset.
amazing.
He's upset.
Now he demands to be treated better.
If you don't want to be upset, don't go do these gigs.
How could you actually think that you wouldn't wind up the star of the show? You're at a comedy club or whatever it is, and you do nothing.
I wonder what Scott thinks Howard TV should have covered at the block party. Like, what would he like to have seen covered?
Well, Shuley did the stand-up, and...
I'm not the star.
Oh, you're the star, all right. I guess explain to me he's not the star.
I mean, why? Let me just go there in peace.
If Howard TV didn't cover this, then why would anyone go see him? What is he? You know what? I could spend 4 hours on this.
Just analyzing how he's thinking about
this. This is crazy. He wants to go there and be treated like a star and have no one goof on him.
I mean, people are actually paying extra just to meet him.
Right. Him. I avoid him in the hall. And I never step foot into his studio unless I have to record a commercial. And there are people willing to pay $35 to stare at him. I mean, think about that. A guy I'm trying to avoid. It's unbelievable.
And he's more interested in eating.
Yeah. Oh, and then it's like, well, look,
I do have to eat.
And he's like drying his hands off from the grease while he's shaking the $35 customers off.
Right.
It's unbelievable. If you get to meet him, it's not like nothing else. It's worth $50. Trust me. He should up his price. Ay.
Why were they focused on me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why would you do a special on me? Where's my dinner? Where's my room? Where's my talent?
Yeah, that's the best when he's like,
I do have to eat.
I already have the shit eating grin because whenever I go near this guy, I laugh.
Are you shitting me?
No, there's a direct message.
You insane mental fucking whack job.
It's such a waste of time.
That went well for
Nobody
you.
knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Who's him?
That went well.
Who's him?
She tried to make a point.
That went well.
Yeah, because you go rat to,
Do something about this.
I ratted to
Whatever
who?
it is she's complaining about.
To who?
Yeah, who?
I didn't say... Dude,
Who?
this guy is so insane. He tells me yesterday he has a nice private conversation. Did we have a private conversation?
Yes.
You said he was pissed at you. Did I say anything to anyone? You go on the show an hour later and talk about it. After you said, let's not keep it between us, let's not let leave the room. I didn't say a word to anyone. Not even Ronnie, who I tell everything.
Well, they were questioning.
You didn't have to bring anything up.
Energy for nothing.
Let's keep it between us. Well, you're the one who spilled the beans. That went well for you on the air today, didn't it?
Fuck this shit.
It's all your fault.
You can blame me all you want, but dude,
He goes on and on.
you're the catalyst
I'm
of
the
everything
asshole.
that happened, not the asshole. I don't call people
It's
assholes.
funny how you came in here with a camera guy.
Of course.
Was he just following you around?
That's what he's doing. That's the job. Do you not know the
They
show?
don't follow you around. No.
Do you not know the show?
B-roll over there doesn't follow you around all the time.
He does.
I know
He's
the
the follow-up. So,
It's legal not for the cops.
I don't know what else to say to you.
But they seem to be
I mean, I think you get it.
practicing the law.
There's not much to say.
Everybody's a lawyer.
Yeah,
That's what I said to you yesterday. Howard repeated it. I didn't say a word to Howard. I didn't tell anyone.
Whenever I see a cop, I start
Just keep
spouting.
following me around to block parties.
We will. We're gonna follow you on the West Coast. Of course we will.
We're not going to the West Coast.
You're tasing
Yes,
it,
you
right?
are.
It's
You're going to Seattle. You're going to Portland. You're going to L.A. You're going to fucking San Diego. And we're going to be there. And we're going to follow it. And not going to change a thing.
Ronnie, how do you feel about Scott as a performer during these block parties? Do you think he's asking too much or for too much or being a little greedy, the fact that he's even involved in these shows?
Why would he be greedy and involved?
Well, sort of what Howard was alluding to, the fact that people would pay $35 to meet.
This whole idea was his.
No, that wasn't my idea.
This whole block party thing was his.
No.
He wanted to make money. This was all his idea.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. You were the one who came up with the idea. Let's go on the road.
I didn't have block party. I was going to host, and all of a sudden it was the Ronnie's block party.
Well, that's Shuley.
Well, you know, I wasn't
That's
my idea to
goddamn
have a
Shuley.
fucking
That's
block
not
party.
me. Well, you wanted to make money and go on the road, right or wrong?
I wanted to make money. I didn't say go on the road.
Oh, well, how you was it? The money was going to come here and they were going to drop it in your lap?
Yes.
No, that
Do
didn't.
nothing.
That didn't
They do
happen.
nothing.
That didn't happen. So we went on the road instead. Scott wanted the money to come here and fall into his lap, I guess.
Is Scott's
But it didn't work that way.
Just keep making up shit.
I'm not making up anything. This was all your idea to make money, correct?
No, it wasn't all my idea.
That's what Shuley told me right from the beginning.
It wasn't all my idea.
Well, dude, I'm just telling you, I'm not lying. I'm telling you what Shuley told me. That this was your idea from the beginning to let's get some comedy shows going. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
Talking to me?
Yes.
Wrong.
All right, well, then you have to take this up with Shuley because this is what I was told. And I said, cool, I'm in. You know, let's see what happens. So, do I think he's greedy? How could I think he's greedy when I was under the impression this was his idea?
Well, Howard seems to think he's delusional.
Well, that's Howard's opinion. That's not my opinion.
Well, that's why I'm asking your opinion.
Hey, I'm just as fucked up as he is. I'm not saying that I'm great at this. But you know what? We're doing our thing.
On the other hand, is Scott justified in feeling resentment towards Howard TV?
I don't give a fuck about Howard TV either, to be honest with you. I don't give a shit about you guys. You don't care about me. You stick it up my ass all the time also. Who gives a fuck about you? All of you guys.
Well, you're asking about us.
You're all about
asking...
that Fenimore motherfucker out there in the hall and all you guys, man.
I was asking about Scott's resentment towards us.
Who gives a shit about you guys? Howard TV is all about sticking people under the bus. That's what it's all about.
It comes from the leader.
The leader, Doug Pander-eyed Goodstein.
Pander-eyed?
That's right.
There have been several moments over the past year or so where you vented or expressed displeasure with Doug Goodstein.
No shit. Yeah, I'm 61.
Is this all about your...
I am only telling him what you tell me about your boss.
They would come out of the inkwell too, right? They would do the inkwell.
No, for real. Why are you so upset at him? Just because he's the head of the class? He should be...
He runs the operation. He's in charge. He's the head honcho. He likes to throw people under the bus. He has to pay for it sometimes.
Yeah, and then there's Greg Carmel.
Whoa. Stop the clock. Don't bring me into this.
Another bus driver.
What did I do?
He drives automatic and stick, this guy. He's a regular bus driver.
He loves stick. I know.
Throws people under the goddamn bus.
Seen him in Vegas.
He's right here, my dear. So.
No, but I've seen you react this way towards Doug several times. Do you think you're too harsh on him? Do you think all of your ire gets directed towards him and it's not justified?
No, I think that I've given Howard TV plenty of content over the years, and they can treat me sometimes with a little, you know, respect. That's right. I demand respect. God damn it. I demand it.
Okay, all right.
Do you think you'll step back from this in a few weeks and the holidays are rolling around?
No, he'll never step back.
You'll see Doug. You'll give him a handshake. You guys will share a drink or something.
I'm not mad at Doug. I just had to talk with him and we're fine. I'm mad with you. You don't get that camera on my face. I told you not to use the tape.
was feeling depressed yesterday. Sometimes I get depressed for no reason. Like it's like an overwhelming.
Just comes over you?
Oh, my God. And it's the worst thing. So I was sitting there. Oh, I know what happened. Gary gave me the Macy Gray. Macy Gray put out a new album of cover versions. And I don't really know much about Macy Gray. Except
She had that one big hit.
Yeah. It's true. That's her one big hit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
I think it's called I'll Try.
And I'll try.
Or I Try.
I try not.
Yeah, I can't remember what that line was.
Yeah, so the reason I was listening to Macy Gray was Gary said, hey, Macy Gray came out with a new CD. You want to hear it? Maybe she's going to be making the rounds. Maybe we'll have her in. You know, I don't know much about her, but she seems very interesting, Macy Gray. And, you know, I've heard drips and drabs of stuff she's done.
Yeah.
But so she put out a CD of cover versions, like some interesting choices, too. Like she does Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. And I thought it was really moving. And I had it on. Whenever I have music on and, I don't know, I get moody. And I was sitting in front of my computer opening email. And I had the Macy Gray thing playing. And I started to get sad. And then my dog was like right at my feet and looking up at me. And I started looking at her. And she's 10 and she's been having health problems. And I got sad. And I started hugging her and everything. And then I said, you know, I'm feeling really down. I'm going to write that on Twitter. Because I never tweet. So I wrote, I'm feeling down. 2 seconds later, people start tweeting me back. You fucking pussy. You know, like the complete opposite of what I was looking for. I realized.
Yeah, so if you're on the ledge, they're going to say jump.
I was so, yeah, exactly. I was so desperate for love right at that point, you know, and all I had was the dog, and I was sad that the dog was going to die. I said, you know what? I'm going to turn to my fans, my loving Twitter fans. And I'm just going to expose myself at my raw state, you know, and my raw emotion.
You're going to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm going to be vulnerable. You know, who cares what people think? Well, 2 seconds later, I was so sorry. I wrote it. It was like, fuck you, you homo. Pull yourself together. You know why you're sad? You're old, you old fuck. And,
oh, wow.
Oh, my God. I was just like,
it was
wow.
like things you weren't even thinking.
It was, yeah, I was like, wow, what an avalanche of hate. But then, like, if you wait long enough, then people start to sort of turn around.
The haters are faster typers, I think.
And then people started sending me pictures of their dogs, and like, one dog was in diapers because it's dying. You know, there's like,
no.
You know, like the people were showing me they went through similar experiences, and it was a little better, but it wasn't much better. And then some woman asked for a picture of my dog. I tweeted that out, and then I quickly got off. I didn't want to read anymore. It was not fulfilling what I needed. I needed to talk to someone.
Well, that's
so I went to my psychiatrist and
an interesting experiment.
I tried to turn to my fans for some support, but it was more like, you're such a homo. You're gay.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was gay bashing.
Or gay bashed.
I was gay bashed. I know what it's like to be gay bashed. And it's called insulting names.
Wow.
Yeah. I was going to be like that guy who jumped off the bridge after his roommate taped him making out with a guy.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. You know, everybody's talking about bullying like it's a child or children phenomenon.
Right. No.
People, you just grow and you're continually bullied.
Yeah.
Even as an adult.
You get over it. You heard Whitney.
That's true. People get bullied as adults.
Yeah. Like Gary bullied me yesterday. People even said, and then people started writing me, no wonder Gary took advantage of you yesterday and you didn't fire back at him.
My tweets were all like, Howard was a jerk to you.
Yeah, well, mine were. Well, it depends when you listen, because at the end I let you have the last word, and in the morning I had the last word. You know what I mean? So depending on which argument you heard.
Then I saw somebody sent an email in yesterday and just like called me a monkey and you should fire that monkey. If that ape worked in the real world, his gorilla ass would be fired.
Well, what about Whitney Cummings? I mean, she's on major medication now because people were bullying her about her new TV show.
It never ends.
Yeah. Then I heard Sal on the wrap-up show bullying her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was kind of like, I think he's one of those people who...
Who's jealous?
Yeah, like Sal thinks he should have a sitcom, I think. And it's like, just not, Sal, get over yourself. Why don't you write a sitcom?
Or go get it. Yeah, she wrote those.
Yeah, she wrote 2 separate sitcoms, Sal. So why don't you write one and submit it?
Nobody just plucked her out of obscurity and said, we're going to put you on TV.
Yeah, she worked her ass off. I tried to tell Whitney that. I said, it's all jealous comedians. I said, you should see every guy in radio fucking treats me like an asshole because they're all jealous, but they want to be me.
Howard, I praise Whitney on
yeah,
the
but I know back in the office, you're pretty nasty about her.
No, I'm just
the truth.
I'm nasty in general. I'm just a bitter guy. But
hey, by the way, what's the name of that model we had in yesterday?
Ellie McPherson.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you?
I talked nice about her too.
Who?
Ellie McPherson.
Ellie McPherson.
And Whitney. I'm just bitter in general, but I think Don't
you think it's weird? I got to ask you now because I was listening to the wrap-up show and you were talking about Ellie McPherson. Don't you? I got to just say this because everyone was good about not saying it. Don't you think it's weird that I interviewed that person for a whole morning and you still don't know her name?
Ellie McPherson.
What?
McPherson. McPherson. I don't know.
How do you say her last name?
McPherson. I don't know. I have this. It's a Long Island enunciation.
Say her whole name.
Ellie McPherson. ELLE McPherson.
Had you ever heard of her before?
I've seen her around, sure, here and there. I'm not a model guy. I don't follow models.
I understand, but if she was one of the most famous models in America.
And you must have said her name a million times during the interview.
Right.
I was busy.
You didn't listen to the interview?
I listened to some of it. I heard her say some derogatory things to you.
Who?
Ellie McPherson.
Right. So when you heard Ellie McPherson, when you don't know where I'm going. Believe me, you have no idea either. You think I have no idea?
Baba Booey.
You really have no idea.
Am I getting in trouble for something?
No, you're not in trouble at all.
Okay, good.
We're just pointing out how ridiculously retarded you are.
Oh, thanks.
That's all.
Very good.
Right now, your people are howling with laughter, and you don't even know
the
it.
same people who tweeted you yesterday?
Yeah.
Those people?
No, but you're
those kind people?
You're one of those guys that thinks Whitney isn't that talented and doesn't deserve what she has.
Bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, that's not what I hear.
Listen, comedy is subjective. And, for example, Carrot Top, a lot of comedians put him down.
Right.
But you cannot deny his talent. You cannot deny what he does.
Right.
I don't like Madonna. I hate Madonna. She's sold millions and millions of records. You can't deny what she does. Whitney, I'm not a huge fan of her. She's a great roaster. I'm not a really big fan, but...
Why would you be a big... I mean,
she's not a big fan, but she's a great roaster.
She's a great roaster in that capacity. I'm just not. I'm not...
But how can you not...
I'm not floored with her. I'm not floored with anybody these days.
You're not floored by her roasts?
Absolutely floored by her roast.
So you are floored by her?
Yes. Well, by her roast.
But you just said you're not floored by her.
Well, are you floored by me as a tap dancer? No, but as a prank caller, you are. I'm saying that in some areas.
So you are floored by, but we're evaluating her as a comedian. What she does is roast people, and she's
great at it.
So then why would you think she doesn't deserve to?
Who said she doesn't deserve?
You did.
No, I did not. I never said
you didn't say that publicly. You say it privately.
I never said privately she didn't deserve it. I said that she's being chastised and she's being put down because of a lot of people in the industry wanted to see her fail. That's what I said.
Right.
And you know what?
What about Ellie McPherson, though?
What about her? She's a supermodel. She's good at what she does, I guess. She's on that fashion show.
I think it's amazing that I interviewed her. We promoted the fact that she was coming in. I said her name a certain way, and you're mangling her name.
McPherson. I don't know. McPherson. I have no idea. Ellie McPherson.
No, it's just weird.
I have no... I don't know how else you would mangle her name.
Her name is L. McPherson.
Right. I've heard you say L. Everybody call L. But L. My name is Salvatore Governale. Sal Governale.
Are you going to now say what? What are you saying?
You could call me Salvatore. You could call me Sal. When you call her L, I heard you call her.
Her name isn't Ellie.
It's E-L-L-L-E. Lee. Ellie. Ellie McPherson.
Holy shit.
I bet you...
What's amazing about you? You'll argue to the end even when you know you're wrong.
But...
Her name isn't Ellie, it's L.
When you call her L, it's like your mother calling you Hal.
No, E-L-L-E is L.
Have you ever seen... There's a magazine with that name.
It's called L.
Yeah, but magazines don't speak, Robin.
Oh.
There's not a person in America who calls her Ellie except you.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm unique.
Yeah. Wow. You refuse to learn.
All right, now so it's L. But when you called her L, and even on the wrap-up show, they were saying L or Ellie.
No, you said Ellie. No,
I see Ellie. On the notes, I see Ellie. I see E-L.
You read E-L-L-E as Ellie.
E-L-L-E, Lee. Ellie. I see it as Ellie.
She doesn't have L. Lee as a name.
You know what it is? He has a reading problem.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
And you read it, and even though you hear everyone saying L...
I'm assuming it was Sal versus Salvatore. I'm assuming it was
okay, all right.
Fred versus Frederick. That's not a legitimate R.
Frederick. It's L. It's not Ellie.
It's Ben versus Benji. All right, so it's L.
Okay.
And I'm retarded because I saw because I read it ELLE. I saw two L's,
But
two
we've been
E's.
going around saying, I mean, the whole world says Elle Macpherson. She says Elle Macpherson. She's on the air. We're saying, here's Elle Macpherson. And then, like, somehow you walk in out of, like, a time... I don't know where you are, like at
I see something,
at a
I read
time
it.
machine, and you go, Ellie. Like, no, you've never heard that name before.
You've never heard the
Listen,
magazine called
when I
Elle.
see Elle, I don't think about her name. That's the last thing I think about.
Okay.
She's a nice piece
All
of
right.
ass. Who cares
All right,
what her
thank
name?
you.
Her name could be Frank. I'd bang her in the ass. Who cares?
You're an amazing man.
Well, I'm sorry
On
that I
so
could
many
name
levels. Like just even your explanation. Every time you could get something wrong, you're like, well, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
No, it
I
doesn't.
don't care about history. I don't care about geography. I
No,
don't care.
no,
It
not
doesn't
true.
affect me.
Not true.
I don't care about voting.
Not true.
I don't care that there's not purple
Oh,
states.
when you screw up an enunciation, you get 16,000 emails. You get all pissed
but I
off.
mean, you're
Are you retarded?
You're constant.
I'm not constant.
Sure, we all get things wrong, but God, there isn't a thing you get right.
There's plenty of things I get right.
What?
Plenty.
What?
I don't know. Just give me something. I don't know. What do I give a shit about? I saw her name. I pronounced it Ellie. That makes me retarded? I mean, it's crazy.
Kind of.
It's kind of ignorant, Howard.
It's kind of weird because you work on the show and we prepare for guests and
I do a good job.
Everyone's saying L.
Who cares?
Can I explain it to him a little bit?
Yeah, maybe you can.
So it's not that you read it.
Happy birthday, by the way,
Thank
Gary.
you. It's not that you. Thank you. It's
Baba
not that you
Booey.
read it wrong.
Baba Booey. Now go fuck yourself.
No, but it's that she's been in the mainstream of media for probably 30 years. You probably jerked off to her. You probably read Sports Illustrated, all that stuff. So
Never read Sports Illustrated.
But I understand that you read it wrong, but she's been a celebrity for a very long time. And so that's how I would think you would know her name.
You know what? She really hasn't been in the spotlight in my eyes. I mean, she's out there. There's no denying it. But I'm telling you, she doesn't stand out like she's not like a Christy Brinkley, not like a Cheryl
Just show your
Teague.
cock. Just show your cock
No,
and
I'm
be
not.
done with it.
You're looking at it right here, the whole body. I'm a big
All
cock. All right. Well, I'm sorry. And as far as Whitney's concerned, that's those.
No,
completely
I've
not
heard that
true.
you kind of like one of those jealous comics.
I'm not jealous of what's there to be jealous about. As soon as you start,
there's a lot to be jealous. She's pulling down a fortune. She's making millions.
and that was my point on the wrap-up show. Even though she's doing that, it's driving people crazy. What do I care what she does? It has no bearing on me as a person.
That's right. That's what I was trying to tell her. These other comics, whether she gets a sitcom or not,
Doesn't mean they're going to get one.
Doesn't mean
she didn't get them out of the line.
Right. If she doesn't get a sitcom, it doesn't mean then they're going to go to Sal Governale next.
Whether she does great or whether it bombs, it has absolutely
You're going to be the
no
same.
bearing.
You're going to be the same
shithead.
position.
Yeah, I'll be the same shithead.
And in fact, she said to me afterwards, she said, I'm surprised because a lot of comics got a lot of deals all of a sudden. Like, networks kind of think in droves.
Right.
When you sign one person,
one type of person.
Yeah, they go,
You
uh-oh.
go look for somebody else.
let me go get another female comic or something.
Right.
She says, a lot of comics actually benefited from me being signed.
I agree. And a lot of times these scouts, there could be a comic on stage who can bomb or be a complete hack. That might be something that a particular agent is looking for
Do you
for
ever
his
get
project.
scouted?
I've been in a few. No, not really. No, just by you.
I'm the only one who picked up on you, huh?
Yeah.
That's
No.
my unique charm,
No, I have a few good things going on, but you hit the nail on the head. When I used to go out and
That'd be good if, like, I was arguing with some of the talent on America's Son. They go, "What do you know? You hired Sal."
Oh, that hurts.
That'd be great. And I'd go, oh,
you
you're right.
got an argument there.
Right.
Yeah. Hit the buzzer on me, Howard.
Right.
Throw me out.
Hitting the buzzer is so intense. It's so
Must
much
be so
fun.
great.
Oh, it's so great. And then when the other two judges join in, it's like, and then all of a sudden the music goes, and the whole stage goes black. It's like death just hit.
It'd be great if you could bring that buzzer everywhere, like to a restaurant. The food sucks. Wherever you go.
It's great.
You're a lucky son of a bitch. That's good. And you earned it. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Sal.
You're very welcome. Not that you don't take my word for my word shit to you. So
what?
You're like, oh, thank you, Sal. Like you rolled your eyes. Like
I didn't roll my eyes at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe
I
it's
said
my
thank you.
paranoia. It's my paranoia.
I said thank you. That's very nice.
I appreciate it.
All right, get out of here.
All right.
By the way, speaking of the wrap-up show, that's where we got the John was talking to Sal, and that's where he started calling Elle McPherson. Ellie McPherson here. I'll play a little clip from that just so you see how that all went down. There, hold on.
A fat, ugly chick cannot get away with comments like that. But Ellie's so hot. I mean, she could basically say that your mother looks like a fucking goblin, and all right, suck my cock. Who cares? That's the beauty of being beautiful.
Sal, do you think
free pass? I mean, she said carte blanche herself.
Do you think that she
Wonderful.
is a true supermodel?
Absolutely. I mean, there are women that are hot, like, wow, she's an 8, she's a 9. Then you see Ellie, and Ellie McPherson is like a fucking
Look at moron.
This is so
like
funny.
a goddess.
Ellie McPherson.
Ellie.
Yeah. That's the only clip of that, right, of Ellie McPherson.
He says it again in the next one when Gary asks about Ellie McPherson, and he doesn't realize what's wrong with it.
Sal, you've been in this seat before where, she was the one who killed on the roasts and tore people apart. Now she's getting torn apart. How do you deal with that? Is that tough to combat?
Touche, cocksucker. Welcome to the entertainment business. It works both ways.
Touche?
Yeah. She puts it out, you get it back.
Touche, Ellie McPherson.
Ellie McPherson, what does that have to do with this?
Nah, it's a callback. But why do you think that? But why?
Ellie McPherson. I just don't know how you're around. Elle McPherson is a very popular name in our culture, especially for guys Sal's age.
She's pretty iconic.
Yeah. Everyone's heard the name Elle McPherson.
Well, he explained that E-L-L-E spells
Ellie.
He probably never heard of her before.
He goes, Ellie.
He was spelling it with 3 L's at one point.
Yeah, right. He went E-L-L-L-E-E. Ellie.
Like Sally, Salvatore.
Yeah, Salvatore.
Right.
He's a trip.
He's the best.
He's the best. He really is. You got to get him in there.
And I loved how he kept trying to fix the pronunciation of her last name because he didn't think that Ellie was wrong at all.
Right.
Yeah, I was convinced you were going to have him saying McPherson or something like that by the time he was at it.
Yeah, it was too weird. All right, thank you, John Hein. We look forward to your wrap-up show today with Gary and the gang. Should be a lot of fun.
Sal. Yes. Salvatore.
Yes. My point.
Are you familiar with the spelling of the word gazelle?
Yes. G-I... You're not asking me to spell it, but
no,
yeah.
but it contains at the end...
Oh, gazelle. There's a G-A... There's two. Giselle Bundchen. Giselle.
No, like gazelle, like the animal.
Right.
The cheetah-like animal.
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
G-A-Z-E-L-L-E.
Right.
How would you pronounce that?
Gazelle.
Why not call that gazelle?
I don't know why. That's what you got. Wait, hold on. This guy's the culprit. Turn the cameras.
How am I the culprit?
This guy yesterday brings me into the wrap-up show. All right? You want to talk about slimy people. You want to talk about underhanded people who fucking a really dirty, mischievous move. Not mischievous. Just a real dirty, no good, low-life, scummy thing. Right here.
Mischievous.
The bottom of, not the bottom of the barrel, the scrapings underneath the bottom of the barrel. Wow. This guy brings me onto the wrap-up show yesterday. He goes, I want to talk to you about Bruce Springsteen and Gary getting yelled at. The whole time, I didn't know it was over Ellie McPherson.
It wasn't.
Elle McPherson. Whatever the hell.
It wasn't. I didn't know you said her name wrong until you said it on wrap-up.
I don't know about that. It doesn't make any sense.
No,
it doesn't make any sense.
I didn't. Because
I said to you,
no, you volunteered it, and I didn't correct it. I just let you roll.
Well, who
you
told you on the sneak that I was saying
Nobody.
Ellie?
That was your own idiocy. I didn't know you called her Ellie until you said it.
I don't know about that. I find that very hard to believe. I smell shenanigans around here. Something is very smelly. Rhymes with Ellie.
Is it Richard?
No, Richard smells fantastic.
I would tell you honestly, if I knew you pronounced it that way, I had no idea until you said it when we were in there. And then I let you say it again and again and again. I copped to that fully.
Right. All right.
So who could have known prior to that? And maybe
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I bet you there's plenty of people who call her Ellie.
Wait, hold on. You call me mischievous? How do you define that?
First of all, I screwed up that word. It's mischievous. So there you go. Is it mischievous? But anyway.
Do you want me to tell you, or that be a mischievous thing to do?
What is it? What's the right way?
What do you think the right way is?
I think it's mischievous.
Okay, you think that.
You said, see, that's what I'm talking about. He just asked me if I would like to know. I give him a word, and then what does he say back? He doesn't correct me. He goes, "You think that?" That's not nice. It's not nice. He's not a nice person. He's a nice person, but he's not that nice of a person. He's a calculated nice person. Sneaky.
Is anyone really that nice around here?
No. Yeah, they are. There's a few people. Nick the intern.
John at the top of the list.
Rob's a really nice guy.
Hey.
John's okay. John's good at what he does. John's good. John set up the ball, served it, and Howard just sent it out of the park. There's no parks in volleyball, but there's no out of the parks in volleyball, but you know what I mean. God almighty, am I flustered.
Stern show. Very excited. Been a fan for many, many years, and I can't tell you, how many times I've listened to this show and just lost it. Actually, sometimes I've actually been haunted by this show. One show in particular, where I think the girl's name was Aurora. She was a porn star, and when she had oral sex, she made this quacking sound. This I swear I've been haunted by that. Haunted in a good way though, because it just brings joy to my heart every time I think of that, and so many other things. Plus the fact that he's a rebel and counterculture, works outside the system, and I really dig that. I really dig anybody who's got the guts to dance to the beat of their own drummer.
RuPaul, where do we begin? Everyone knows who RuPaul is, right? I don't have to explain who RuPaul is. He got famous for dressing like a woman, a very attractive woman, quite frankly. Beautiful woman, tall dude. I was surprised to find out that RuPaul, there is RuPaul.
Hello there.
Hi, how you doing, Ru? Hi. I got to say, I miss you as a woman.
Really?
I like you as a woman. Always thought you had a good look.
Yeah.
I did.
Hi.
How are you?
Well, hello.
Hi there. How are you?
Is my microphone built in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's weird to see you as a man.
You think so?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, when you're used to RuPaul being that bodacious woman, yeah.
You're absolutely right. Actually, when I see myself in drag, I think, whoa, who's that,
When you dress as a woman, and now I assume you're in your 40s now?
I'm actually 10 days shy of 47.
Is it? Do you go through the same thing a woman goes through? Like, oh man, I'm getting older.
No.
My whole thing in life is being an attractive woman. And then, when you get older, the men stop staring as much and all that. Is that a frightening prospect?
Is RuPaul maintaining? That what you're
That's a good question. Because a little bit of that comes in because we live in New York. We live in a culture where it's all about beauty and youth and stuff.
Right.
But then, because it's drag, there's this satire parody part of it that doesn't matter. I mean, I could be in a wheelchair at 80 and still come out and say, you better work, and it'd still be funny. I think people would still pay to see it.
To me, it's funny. RuPaul, there are very few men who dress up as women who actually look good as women. You had an attractive look. I think it was confusing to a lot of guys.
Yeah, because a lot of guys were turned on, and they were like, whoa, 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 whoa.
They were like, whoa, wait a second. But I learned that you never really cared about dressing up in drag. You were in a rock band.
Right.
And there was a gimmick involved, dressing up as a woman. You got a lot of attention for it. But I thought you were a 24/7 kind of, transvestite who wanted to be in women's clothing. You don't care. You don't dress as a woman full time.
No. You're absolutely right. It was a gimmick. In fact, we were doing it back then as a statement to say, listen, we're told not as really like a punk rock statement. We're told not to dress in drag, so we're going to dress in drag.
Did you get a sexual thrill out of dressing in drag?
No.
Did you like the attention from men?
Yes, the power part, which is, I guess, sexual too.
Right.
The power you get. It's like Clark Kent to Superman. The power you get and the attention. And somehow, when I'm in drag, the frequency is clear for people to pick up on me. I'd be ignored normally.
Right. If you were dressed as a man, no one would pay attention to you.
Right.
When you would get dressed up as a woman, suddenly even men started treating you like a lady.
Absolutely.
And treating you in a different way, like you're a superstar.
Well, maybe not like a lady, because you're saying dress like a woman. I mean, women. I dress in drag. Women don't. Some women dress in drag.
Right.
Most women just dress in slacks and blazers and t-shirts.
You were ultra femme. Did you dress? Did straight men come on to you a lot?
Yeah, sure.
They did.
Yeah.
And did you have sex with them?
I would fool around a little bit.
You would. Did famous men come on to you?
After I got famous, all of that stopped because I was in to do the job and out of there. There's security, there's people with me the whole time. So it's never like, I could sneak away or say, oh, my car is parked over here, let's go. It was never like that.
I remember seeing you on the MTV Awards. And you came out with Milton Berle, you co-presented, and you got really pissed off at him. He made a crack to you, and I thought to myself at the time,
crack?
Well, Milton Berle was a kind of, Milton Berle wasn't really a super funny guy.
No.
He wasn't a stand-up comic. And I think he was trying to be funny at the time, but he did it. He kind of made a homophobic remark, I remember. He kind of said something shitty about you, didn't he?
Well, this is what happened. And listen, this thing has followed me ever since then. I don't think it's been 13, 14 years ago. If I were to do that thing all over again, I would not have. I got upset at him, and it took it out on live TV, and that was a big mistake.
I had a theory about it, and I understand where you were coming from. I would imagine. I don't know anything.
What the affront was.
What was the affront? What did he say to you? Do you remember?
He was very rude backstage. First of all, they sprung it on me right before the awards that he was going to be presenting with me. And I thought, oh, what? And I realized then that MTV didn't get what I was about or what I was doing with drag. I mean, my drag is a completely different type of. His drag is this sort of gender fuck misogynist thing that's really kind of mean. You know?
Milton Berle used to dress up as a woman.
All the
for
time,
those of you who don't know, he's an old-time comic, and I guess MTV paired RuPaul and Milton Berle together because here's the old-school guy dressed up in drag. But RuPaul was actually, he was a gay man doing the drag in a different way. Milton Berle was poking fun at
and he was never attractive, and he was, forget it.
But it was funny when Milton Berle would do it. But he said something specific. Backstage, he was rude to you.
Yes.
He felt that you weren't his equal and that he didn't really want to present with you.
I don't know exactly what it was, but I was not only offended by what MTV had done, but some of the things he was saying. And on top of it, he had all the punchlines. He had all the jokes, and they were at my expense. So I thought, you know what, this may be my only shot on TV. You know what, I'm gonna screw them up on the air. I'm just going to say whatever I want to say. And,
and you told
I said
Milton
something
Berle,
really rude.
You said something
really
about
rude.
his Depends, that he wore Depends underwear or something.
He had some joke about, RuPaul, back in the day, I used to wear dresses, and I said something about, well, no, now you wear diapers, or something like that.
Right.
It was, first of all, it was awful. It was offensive. I've learned through a lot of therapy. I should not have done it on the air. I should have taken him to the side back there and said, listen, mother, don't talk to me that way, and blah, blah, blah.
I think I knew where you were coming from, and maybe I'm playing psychiatrist here, but it seems to me, and I don't know your life story, but I can imagine being a young boy growing up, being effeminate, that you took a lot of crap. I can't imagine what your life was like. Where did you grow up?
How do you know he was a young, effeminate boy?
Come on. You were not a young, effeminate boy? If you weren't, then then I'm a nut. I mean, where did you grow up?
I'm from San Diego.
I would imagine.
They're not so tough in San Diego.
But wait, I would imagine the crap you took growing up. I mean, you just didn't want to be goofed on anymore.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Although I sidestepped a lot of that stuff because I got a winning personality, a cute smile, and I could be funny. So I got to sideswipe a lot of what you're talking about. It wasn't as bad for me as it is for a lot of kids. But
you're a little bit younger than me, and I know that when I was growing up, to be a gay man or gay boy in school, was it obvious from day one that you were gay?
They told me. I didn't. I was probably 5 years old, and the kids said, "Oh, you're a sissy," and I said, "Oh, really? I didn't know."
Yeah, but you knew you were attracted to men, I would assume.
Sure, absolutely.
But you didn't know what that was called. You didn't know it was wrong, and then I would imagine.
No, I knew it was wrong. That's for sure.
They made sure you knew that.
Yeah.
Who told you were gay?
The kids in the neighborhood.
They all said you're gay.
Yeah, I grew up in a house with all girls, and I was always, called a sissy and all that stuff, and it was very clear. I was never in the closet.
Were you ever beaten for it? Were you ever abused?
No. Never
really?
Was. No.
Not made fun of, though.
I was made fun of, but I don't think it was to the degree that I would, go into a shell or stop being who I am.
Now, how do you, growing up in San Diego, act out on this? Were you very young when you started messing around with dudes?
No, actually, it came very late. Black folks are really weird about sex, okay? And so, especially, I had no gay role models or anything like that. So I had to do this stuff on my own.
You had to figure it out.
I'd figure it out on my own.
Black community is particularly rough on a gay black man.
Absolutely. Yes. I think it's the religion, it's all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So my first sexual encounter was I was 18 years old.
And then there came a time in your life where things were, I guess, really bad, where you became a prostitute. But were you a prostitute as a woman or as a man? Did you dress as a woman to be a prostitute?
I told Will this story.
Yeah.
And, I used to live in the meat market here in New York.
Right.
And I actually lived at 5 9th Avenue, which is now this big ritzy restaurant.
Right,
It's a 3-story house. Me and Lady Bunny and LaHoma and Larry T. were all downtown stars at this time.
Those are all famous drag queens.
Yeah. Well, yeah, downtown
Right.
people. Larry T's not a drag queen. But I was working at Mars, which was on the West Side Highway, and I walked home from there. And that area, traditionally, for years and years, has been a haven for tranny hookers. Now it's a hooker of a different type.
What?
I was going to say, Artie could
Artie,
tell us
that's when you
about
got your
that.
first blowjob, right?
It was way north of there.
I still think Artie might have gotten blown by a man.
RuPaul did Artie.
I went to. Do you remember a very kind guy in a
Wait a minute.
72 Toyota?
You know Artie, right? Yeah.
Wait a minute, unzip your flag.
You know his penis.
No, it's funny. I went to Mars a couple of times, and that was a fun place if you were on 8 tabs of ecstasy.
You were walking home dressed as a woman. Someone pulled over in their car, I assume.
Yeah, because there are a lot of guys. It was just the haven for that kind of thing. And no, I wasn't a prostitute per se. I wouldn't be out there. But this one guy pulled over, really good looking guy.
It wasn't me.
And
You're safe. Yes.
And asked me if I wanted to date. And I said, And so I got in the van with him. And I swear to you, within 2 minutes, the cops pulled the van over.
Oh.
And he said, get down on the floor. And he jumped out of the van and went around to talk to the cops. And I'm in the van, stooped down like that. And
in full drag.
In full drag. And the cops let him go. And he got in the car and dropped me off around the block. He gave me $25, but I didn't have to do it. Listen,
You didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. And I would have blown him for free.
Right.
But I
You
thought,
liked him.
Yeah, but listen, back then, this is like 1989. We were doing everything for kicks. And not to mention, I was probably on I was probably drinking. I'm sure I was drinking.
Were you
I'm sure I
a
was
big
on
drug
coke.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of drug. Coke? Heroin?
Yeah. No, I snorted heroin once.
A couple of times. Yeah. One time. And so you become, I'm not even sure how the whole big RuPaul thing blew up. I mean, you became very famous from a hit song, right?
Yeah. You know what happened? I was downtown. This is when there was a club culture in New York City, big mega clubs. They pay people to come and go dance, drag queens and everything to come and dance and show up there. So I really hit the pinnacle downtown. Mm-hmm. And this is, they don't have that anymore, but this is back then. I'd become the Queen of Manhattan, which is this big honor that is voted on.
Was there a contest?
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Does every gay man want to have sex with you, or some gay men turned off to the whole drag
Listen,
thing?
today gay people are obsessed with anything straight acting, and drag right now is at an all-time low in terms of popularity.
Right.
And, it's like... I have a whole theory on this, but it's right now, everything's about straight acting. You want to get married, you want to have babies, and I'm from a culture of gay people where it's like, I don't like kids, I don't want to get married, I don't want to
You don't want
emulate
to do anything straight.
I don't want to emulate anything.
If you want to do straight stuff, be straight. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're a gay man,
What
you want
the
to have fun.
heck happened?
I don't know what
Did
happened.
you go through a whole period of time where you would just have a willy-nilly sex?
No, I was, because of my background, I was always like, oh, Mr. Grant. I was never.
Were you lucky to? You were like a Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah,
were you
Mary Tyler Moore.
Were you lucky enough to avoid the AIDS crisis because you were so sort of uptight?
Yeah.
What, did a man ever have sex with you thinking you were a woman?
No.
It never happened.
Listen, whenever I've had sex, per se, when I happened to be in drag, it was a blowjob or something. It was never
You would
like...
blow the guy as if you were a woman when you were in drag.
No, but it was never as a woman. Look, you're 6'5", I'm 6'4".
Right. Yeah, there's no
How
woman.
many women, right?
No, nobody ever thought I was a woman.
When you dressed in drag, though, would you hide your balls and penis by tucking them and pushing them all back? Is that?
I should hope so.
Is that very painful?
It can be painful, depending on the degree of your tuck.
Are you a large man? Do you have a big penis and balls?
I think I'm average.
So to tuck the penis and balls is a very difficult thing. Who teaches you all of this? How do you learn this?
There's only one place the balls and your cock can go. There's only one place.
The ass.
You can't make a mistake at it.
Right. But who teaches you how to be a drag queen? How do you learn how to do something like this?
Well, in the drag world, there are, say, mothers and fathers and people who... I lived in Atlanta, Georgia for many, many years, and that's like Mecca for drag queens.
Is
it really?
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
know that.
It is. And so, there were a lot of people that we emulated. But we were like a new wave of drag. I started out doing gender fuck, which is like, combat boots and smeared lipstick, sort of like this, hey, fuck you.
You're not sure what I am, boy or a girl.
Exactly.
Right.
So, but then when I moved to New York, that wasn't really happening. I had to make money. And so the call then, if you want to make money, was for femi, pretty, shave your legs, put on some fake tits.
And you did it well.
And I did it, and I couldn't believe.
But you were out, you never came off. You were a woman.
Well, you guys keep saying woman. In my mind, it's just glamorama. It's just drag.
Right. You never were interested in becoming a woman.
No.
That's a whole different bag.
No, I'm not saying that. But when you were, there's a definite difference between you and RuPaul.
What is a drag? I don't know about that. As a drag queen, a top drag queen, which you were.
Still am. I'm the queen of queens.
Right. Okay.
Let's clear that up.
Absolutely. I would say you're the most famous drag queen in the world.
Yeah.
Can you become a millionaire from something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did? And mostly from live shows?
Live shows, you know it, because records are an advertisement for your show. In fact, this weekend I will be in Corpus Christi, Houston, and San Antonio. You can go to RuPaul.com to find out the exact club I'll be at.
And what do you do at the club? Do you sing live or do you sing to record?
I sing live to a track. Yeah, all the background vocals are on the track.
Because most drag queens will just like lip sync to Judy Garland or something like that. You do your own original tracks, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you make an appearance, you're in full drag and you come out as a woman. And who mostly goes to those?
Come out as a woman. You guys are stuck on this. Come out as a woman.
Dressed as a woman.
Yeah. I'm in drag. I mean, listen, there are women who do drag and there are men who do drag.
There are women who have to dress up as women?
There are women who dress in drag. Pamela Anderson, LaToya Jackson, Zsa Zsa Gabor.
You mean that extreme sort of glamour,
Jackie Stallone is in drag. There are men.
Dame Edna. How do you decide how big your breast should be?
Well, depending on what my weight is at the time. If my butt is really big at the time, I want to balance it out proportionately with the size of my breast. I'm up to a...
You're very thin.
I'm very thin. I'm up to a D cup right now.
Right. And when you say a D cup, you put on a bra and you put on a gel, some sort of gel?
3 words. Lady Footlocker.
Lady Footlocker.
Yeah, there's so